It's me! Oh, can't do that. Hold on a second. Now we can do that. We got an Axio. Axio Maxio. I need to adjust the sound a little bit, I think. Yo, anybody in the chat, let me know how the sound's doing. How it be. I kind of want to play Ryu tonight. But for the sake of Axio, I owe him the run back. Pick that V trigger. I need to grab this, put it here. Sounds good to you so far? I was just curious if the music was too loud.
No need for talk. Round 1.
But I did turn it down pretty heavily. Oh, whatever I wanted did not come out there. Like, quite literally, I thought of an option, and then my hands just pushed all the wrong things. I'm like, okay.
Round 2.
But why? I tried to jump there. Can't do that there. Yo, my setups probably game a bit louder. Okay, I'll adjust that in a little bit. I should probably move my chat so that it's not like a 50-degree rotation around my head. You're just gonna leave me alone there. Chat can just move all the way over here so I can see it better. I'm gonna adjust the music a little bit.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm still just crazy enough, Axio. Just crazy enough to throw you off. Alright, who else would neutral jump like 3 times against you in a corner? I guess we'll just play again. I'm not going to play Guile this time, so I don't know if you want to not play Mika. It's up to you. Who do we play today? That's a great question. We'll pick a top tier. What's the tandem engine for Lucia? I can't remember. Kyokushimasu. Whoa, that's too slow. Okay, that's all you want to do. Godlike. Perfect confirm. I think I need to turn this. At least this song is like super quiet. This is like quiet third strike. Just has like the same 2 horns playing.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I tried to backdash it. Nope, not twice. I can't talk today.
Round 2. Fight.
That one's punishable. Ayo.
感電エンジンの力を見せてやる。
Ayo. Easy clapper. Just hit them with the low medium kick Tatsu and to delay teleport to see if they get hit. Man, nobody really in this lobby right now. Me and my 3 viewers. Everybody just wants to see me versus Axio. Who am I playing this time? Play my Nakali.
戦いの先へ。
Koriyayu. 7 viewers? That's crazy. This is Resident Evil 2 music.
Round 1. Fight. Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Okay. Just push light kick a whole lot until you win.
Round 2. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken!
Oh, I missed. I missed my meaty. That would be it. Yo, African Thunder, I saw that you followed like 36 minutes ago. I was still setting up. It's alright. At least for me. Can't hit meaties today.
You lose.
Lost the game. Sad. Oh, they kept playing Resident Evil 2 music. I really should take that out. Did I click play again?
Round 1. Fight. Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Okay, nice delay button that came out there. Nope. Apparently, Harada popped off at some point.
Final round. Fight.
That didn't stun. Wow. He had no life to give there.
You win.
What's happening with Tekken? Crazy.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, my further didn't work. No, you're gonna stop doing that because it's not good. That's... Just get it out of the way. Don't really care.
Round two. Fight.
Literal piece of shit. I tried to back grab that and it said no. Just playing like a...
You lose.
Apparently Tekken players play 50% on Wi-Fi on PSN. That's crazy.
Let's
50%. Straight 50 on Wi-Fi.
戦いの先へ
とりあえず署まで行こか。
Won't use cable connections or don't know what cable connections are. It's two different things.
Fight. せや波動拳波動拳 波動拳 波動拳波動拳
Alright. I need to hop in here. And probably disable all of my Discord sounds. Should hit crouchers like Akuma's. Fucking bitch game. Just mash everything constantly. Ha ha ha, I'm godlike.
You win.
You say whoops, but you just forgot. You forgot how to combo after shoulder tackle. Which is literally you push a jab and then do, you know, 2 of your special moves. All's right with the world. One more Axio, then we gotta start. Do a last chance ping for those in Discord. Got some names in here that I don't recognize so far tonight. Of course, we got all the people we know: Splice Helix, Kirby Poppins, Fighter Dijon, Big Papa Pomp, Splice Helix. How's it going? Yo, listen, bracket hasn't been seeded yet. You might end up against Pomp again. He's in the tournament. But we got Noah the Goat, aka Noah the Prodigy, Slugbug, Chonkataz, Big Tummy Dummy, Solar Eclipse. I'm not sure if he's entered before, but I fought him online not too long. Oh, thanks for the follow. By the way, Spicy Helix, Jazz Darrow, Blarlad, Nate Swath, Swave, Alakai. Gonna play one more set against the boy. Oh yeah, Splice, if you have any thoughts about the sound, if my voice sounds level with the game and the music and everything, that'd be great. We're gonna play this character. I proved my point with Ryu. Sounds good. Sick. I know the music's probably a little bit quiet, but a lot of it's like Resident Evil music, which already starts at a low point. It kind of builds. I should probably do that. It kind of builds up, so it tends to be a little bit quiet. Even though that like 70% of the playlist is just fighting game music.
Round one. Fight.
No, he didn't forget that time. He didn't forget the combo. The Cambo. Campbell man. The Campbell man can. Just YOLO jump every time. Just doing YOLO shit constantly, please. Gotta love Cameron. So satisfying. It's like a solid 5 seconds of like not having to play the game. You're just gonna leave me alone there. How about that? Okay, mister, I'm gonna just crouch block. Yo, I'm waiting for my co-commentator to show up. My special guest. He's busy watching the announcements, I think, so it's acceptable.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, it was too far.
Hey,
Oh my goodness. The man, the myth, the legend. He lives.
talking about yourself? You talking about yourself on that one?
Oh man, no. They already know who I am. They're watching my channel.
Are we live right now? Did I walk into it?
Yo, we're in the pre-tournament. I'm finishing up the pre-tournament lobby.
Okay.
So, you know, you weren't... Yeah, I mean, you're on tournament time. So, you know, ain't officially late.
You know, the sad thing is I was messing around and looking at the trailers that were going on. They used to announce what the Guilty Gear characters and or two of them actually at the same time. So I was like, oh shit, I better log in. So I'm actually logged in. Let me give you my
Yeah, you can send me your
your
CFN.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But it's okay. We have a slightly smaller tournament than usual. I feel like we usually get closer to like 30-ish, and we only have like 24. So things running a little bit.
I'm just happy to be able to commentate with you, dog. I haven't done this in a while, and I'm, you know, excited.
Dude, I mean, we've only commentated together one time. That's the funny part.
That's a problem. That's a problem. That's an issue. Maybe, I mean, we both need to go back to Reddit sometime and you know, run a little bit more of that good old Reddit stuff, or maybe I'll try to make some of this stuff happen on the side. I'm deciding and deliberating how much time I can, you know, allocate to this, but I'd like to, you know, pull some things from other countries and stuff, and you know, get some of the commentators. Obviously, you on the deck.
Yo,
and
dude,
see if we can do
anytime.
there, bro.
Also, I see you ruling over the European scene.
I'm definitely not ruling over anything, man.
You're
When CPT
definitely-
time comes, they toss me aside. They say, listen, this dude doesn't have his brubs, his inits. Someone in the chat was like, oh, you guys should get European commentators? You couldn't find European commentators? And I was like, listen, I'll run the brubs and the inits and things like that. Hit y'all with the tea times. If that's what it takes. That's what it takes. I mean, also tweet this out for people too as well.
Oh, that's right. I haven't actually announced who my co-commentator is. It's Mr. Saint Cola.
What's going on, people? You know, I see y'all coming through here on this beautiful, I almost said Saturday night, Friday night. I'm
a little bit early for that one.
Yeah, I'm bouncing around a few things here, and so I'm like, I don't know my days anymore. I know my days by the names of certain tournaments that I do. Like Wednesday night fights, I'm like, yo, it's Wednesday. But then
like-
I know it at like,
It's like,
at
yo,
12 o'clock at night.
It's Sunday, so it's Salt Mine League, or Salt Mine League, so it's Sunday.
Yeah, it's like the only way. Like if it changes, my whole everything's messed up. So,
All right, this has to be it. It's last game, last round. Somebody has to win here.
that's the way fighting games work. Dude, I am so happy. One of the local tournaments, by the way, Low Kick Esports, they are doing part of the ARG Revo tour for Grand Blue, and I forget the other game, but it's fantastic that they are doing that. So that'd be great to see. I'm super happy. I'm super happy. Oh, they're just moving for the Midwest region. Man,
Cool.
I gotta learn more about this. I guess I gotta update my reel and do more Grand Blue commentary, I guess, too.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta update the stream. It's underscore Saint Cola. Ooh, baby. Guys, let me know if Saint Cola sounds good. If he's loud
Yeah,
enough.
please
I
do.
tried turning other stuff down because I turned you up as much as I could in Discord, and it wasn't cutting it.
Yeah, it's for whatever reason, like my mic right now is just on something different right now. I've been using Voicemeter and it's not good. Like it's just not good. So I'm like trying my best to mess with this and hopefully get a new mic later. So, you know, people let me know how I sound. There we go. There's the invitation.
Oh yeah, if you're looking for the Twitch chat and everything, you know, twitch.tv Nogaremi.
Oh, I'm already here.
Oh,
I'm already here,
tuning in.
bro.
Yo,
You know I'm around.
I gotta hit people up to I gotta tell people in the chat that There's a new command. Well, there's 2 new commands in my chat. One is ! beer, which tells you what beer I'm drinking tonight, which is Chimay Premier Ale, aka Chimay Red. There's also ! bracket in the chat, which shows you the bracket for tonight. We're getting that seeded and sorted out right now. Axio is on that. That's his job. So that will get sorted out shortly. And then we'll begin. But how have you been? Let people know what you've been doing, because you've been all over the place in Street Fighter or Grand Blue commentary, right?
Yes, those two games. Maybe Guilty Gear later down the line, but we'll see. We'll see. It just depends. I've been bouncing around. I've been a Mike Vulture. You know, you see me hovering in the damn skies, looking for the scraps, the pieces to pick apart, to dine on, because I'm trying to make something of this, you know. Just wherever, you know, they have an opening, I'll jump on. Wednesday Night Fights.
Here?
Run and Rumble. Here, of course. You know, Street Fighter Reddit on the Mondays as well. Low Kick, Casa. Basically anywhere I can get on. Tomorrow I'll also be on Heat Check. Danny Fams, like I love this like the first to 10 where you kind of do analysis on what the players are doing and stuff like that. So that'll be really fun too as well. So just, you know, you can find me everywhere.
Quite literally, you are everywhere. I think you're doing something like 4 or 5 nights a week, right?
Basically, if there my low weeks are like 4. And there's been weeks where I'll do like an entire week straight where either I'll get pulled in on something or it's, you know, it's like, now he's playing it this way. But you know what? Like, it's good. It kind of keeps me like happy about fighting games. Cause like right now, obviously it's difficult timing and it just keeps me interested in everything. I was going to quit this year. I was going to be like, listen, this online stuff, this ain't the move for me. I don't want to deal with this. And then all of a sudden I was like, what if I just a few tournaments here and there, I can run a Rumble and, you know, Jeff, the hero pushed me to do a few things here and there, and you know, a few other people were like, hit me, come on the mic. I'm like, all right. And so I was like, actually, I like doing this. This is what's keeping me going until next year. So,
yeah. Definitely. Yo, hit me up with the classic combo, stand medium punch, crouch light kick. Good old Joe Monday special there. Right.
I gotta go down. Sorry.
Yeah,
see, I'm starting off. I'm not even ready this night. I'm sitting here, you know, I'm looking at a bunch of things. They just announced the Heat Check, so I'm like looking on Twitter. But now we're looking at this match.
Dude,
Slugbug on that Seth. Okay.
Dude, if you have to do whatever you need to promote yourself, I'm all about that. You know, I love all the stuff you do. So if you need to step away to tweet 500 times, I got you. Listen, it was you. I'll put it this way: it was you or solo commentary tonight.
Woo. I mean, solo commentary is hard because, like, to keep that energy up the entire time, people don't know this. To keep the energy up for solo commentary the entire time is a lot of work. You know, already commentary is a lot of work, a lot more work than people think. But solo,
solos. I mean, in terms of talking about the games, not bad. It's when, especially for this stuff, you have downtime. Downtime's the rough part. Like when the players aren't there, you're like, well. And we're actually going to see Slugbug not go with the Seth he was showing in the lobby, going with his classic tried and true Nikali. We'll see if Alakai... So far, Alakai doesn't look phased. Knows the matchup.
I mean, it's kind of a fun matchup because, like, they both have to be in each other's faces. They both have that short reach besides a few long limbs, the heavy kick. But, yo, the throw game, I think the throw pressure in the corner, super strong for Kage. One of the best in the business. That was a good DP, though.
Yeah, and both of these players showing all their stuff here. We're trying to see if Alakai's going to find a spot to activate or if Slugbug's going to run away here. Miss the cross cut. That's big damage. Not enough to kill. Didn't spin the meter. Yo,
you should have did it. You should have put him in the ground. You said you should have killed me when you had the chance. Alakai can definitely come back with this. All he needs is a nice little activation, but you almost can't activate raw. See the ground pound coming out, but the dash up jab to do it, Slugbug. Saying I'm not going to let you do it.
Yeah, not Nikali. Kage is one of the characters where I feel like activating Raw is very difficult. He gets so much corner carry with V-Trigger 1, V-Skill 2. It's almost not worth it to, like, activate Raw. Like, you always want to hit that forward fierce confirm.
Yeah. Gotta make sure that you get it, you know. At the same time, like, you know, at least for me, like, maybe not in this match, but the next match you have to think about, like, if I can't get the activation that I want, I'll need to just do it ASAP, right? Like, to be able to get in a position where I might be able to make that comeback. Use the V-trigger system to its full effect. Not able to have enough time to DP. Gets jumped in on. Slugbug getting a good confirm right there, and you're stuck in the corner. Nice guidance.
Yeah, the
Command
buffer.
throw to do it.
Tick command grab, easy clap. Or easy dunk, I guess, in this case.
You, Alakai, you died with all that bar. What are you saving it for, man? Street Fighter 6? What's going on? You gotta cook. You gotta bust out if you need to.
Yo, he's just trying to invest early. Right? Save the meter
Invest
now.
early.
Spend it next game when you earn it again, right?
Oh, right, obviously. But we look
Gotta
at the bottom
build
of the
it all
screen,
up
man.
again.
That's the difficult thing, though. It's easier said than done. Spend that bar and stuff like that. But there's situations where you want to save it for that good comeback or for a sequence that'll put you in a better position. But it just doesn't come, especially when you're getting rushed down like this.
Yeah, and I mean, Slugbug, he found the weakness here, which is just putting this pressure on here, and Alakai was showing a lot of difficulty with it. The V-reversal gets some space here, built himself about a third of a screen worth, even more now, but let's see if he can keep it.
Needs a little bit more. Got to start that pressure on. With this character, you got to get in there, right? But it's so hard because, Slugbug does have a few things on the side that kind of outrange a few things that Kage wants to do. Nice EXTP, that's definitely going to help. And the dash up, command grab, that's definitely going to help too.
Oh, hit him
Another
again.
one. Dunkaroos, what's your favorite flavor? Mine's chocolate, bro. Mine's chocolate.
I don't think I've had Dunkaroos, so.
You've never had Dunkaroos?
Dude,
No, Karimi, are you not old enough to have Dunkaroos?
I'm a young man.
I'm an old dog out here, I guess.
One
I'm
of
an
the
old
youngest
dog.
people out here focusing on comedy. Are you kidding me?
Damn, I'm back. I had to argue about the knife. Yo, Dunkaroos. Yo, House, let me know how you feel about them Dunkaroos, bro. Let me know your favorite flavor.
Yeah, while the chat's doing that, Alakai's trying to get this work. Finally hits a full combo here, carrying to the corner. Let's see if he can keep this pressure up. Counter hit. We going in, baby. One more for stun.
We wake up with button Slugbug. Ain't out this just yet. Yo, we fighting for our lives out here on the other hand. And finally able to activate. I see the bar at the bottom. How you gonna cook? What are you making for me for dinner?
Oh, other side. Good job on Slugbug not to push any buttons there and to block the cross up. But the throw is going to close it. Or finally get Alakai on the board. Excuse me.
Alakai fighting back. This look a lot better. And we said
Well,
before. Get the
was it?
trigger. Well, the XTP right there. But spinning the bar like that maybe isn't the best. If you're Slugbug, you have to spend an EX bar to DP, and that wastes resources on the other side. If you're Alakai, you look at that and say, listen, the pace of the match can go a little bit different now. Maybe I can approach a little bit easier, but here we go. Uses one of those bars for the command grab, gets the DP finisher.
Like, no, we're not going to get much more. We're going to see the EX reversal. But every time I feel like Slugbug gets an air reset, he goes for the dunk on the other side. Like, he's just going for it.
I mean, Alakai hasn't shown him to stop it. My man hasn't put the stop sign in front of him. Raw, yeah, punish that. Gotta cook those, my friend, with the confirm.
But yeah, like both of these characters cook on when they're on top of the other one. I feel like Necalli really has it in neutral here. He has two options to kind of beat those red fireballs. He can either do the slash as we see there, or just do ground pound. And that's really
You can
allowing
check the
him.
dashes.
Yeah, it's really allowing him to control a lot of space here.
That and as you said that as well, the V, I was to say right there, the ground pound, the V skill coming through, like that's super strong too in the neutral because you have to avoid all these things, and you can't really set up your own obstacle course, so that's difficult. Alakai got to find something, gets the DP, building bar up. I need to see that confirm, but the wake up buttons from Slugbug should do it. Step on them, pay less shoes, bro. I know you got them for $5.99, and I know I'm gonna put you in losers bracket. Says Alakai.
Dude, that was heartbreaking at the end. You saw Alakai just feeling himself a little bit too much, try to get that extra dash. He wasn't plus enough, and the jab check on Wake Up.
I love it, man.
Dude.
I love it. If you cannot, you see people, complaining about that in Street Fighter 5 and maybe in a lot of other games. Man, why did he mash? Why did he mash? Why is he blah, blah, blah? I'm not saying that person did, but I'm saying that's a general, complaint in the game, right? But if you're not checking my Wake Up, I'm gonna mash. If you're not proving to me that I'm gonna get punished and you got your meaties on deck and you're all vegan, I'm gonna mash.
That's exactly what you got to do. You have to show people not only on defense that you're willing to mash, but on offense that you're willing, like you have the capabilities in your planning for your opponent to mash here, or like in a different situation. Like it's so much, and it's part of the mind game of what options you're choosing. If you're gonna block on Wake Up, EXTP, push like a jab, throw tech, delay jab. Like you have so many small defensive options to choose from here. But you know what is also a great game besides Street Fighter V here, ladies and gentlemen, is Footsies, made by Hi-Fight. Currently just has a Steam page up. Not available for purchase yet, but he's testing out the rollback, right? Using some sort of rollback netcode. I'm not sure if it's fully implemented himself or if it's ported over from GGPO. But he is working his best on that, and I have a special giveaway to do tonight. I have a Steam code for such a beta for you to get in on the action here and find people. So all you got to do is type Hi-Fight is the best in chat, and you'll see, added one new entry to the giveaway because it's great. And so while that is going, we got to go pick a match for round 2. Alrighty.
People, make sure you guys check out that game. It's fantastic. I hear a lot of you out here saying you don't like your comeback factors and, your mix-ups and things like that. That game is all pared down, but in the best kind of way, right? So retains that fun. So make sure you guys give love to Hi-Fight as well. Hit him with the follow on Twitter, And also, people don't know this, but I'm going to say it. Hit him up on his Patreon. I don't think it's on his page. You might have to do a little searching on his YouTube, but I'm giving that man $10 per month because he's giving us translations that probably cost more than that in time and effort. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys are showing that love and support. If FGC Translated comes through on some more translated stuff, does it more frequently, I'm coming through on that Patreon as well. So these content creators and developers and things like that, if they've got some sort of monetary path that you can give them, give them some love on that. Make sure you show them the love as much as you can. Nobody's asking you to dump your hard-earned money, and I understand if you can't do it, it's good, but if you can, show some love from $1 up, go for it, right?
And I am working on getting us a round 2 match here. Just give me a second.
That also, while you're doing that reminds me, everyone also give some love to the all-women Street Fighter V tournament tomorrow.
There we go.
Chibi Goddess out here hosting that, making this amazing tournament, and you're also going to have 2 female commentators. That's going to be great to see. It's still going to be the same hot Street Fighter V action, but we're just going to have it in one section, and I think that's perfect to have, just a place where people can come and, play, not to worry about a bunch of, foolish people coming through. On the other hand, they can play and, get that attention, and have it like a safe space. I guess the best way to put it is have that safe space that you don't have to worry about, some dude in the chat, and I will be there with my sword. So don't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Yeah, guys. And so your commentators for that tournament are going to be, I believe, not Fluxus. I think she had to drop out, but I know Marine is going to be one of the commentators. Maybe it is Fluxus is the other one, and it was Jackio that had to drop out. Money Green. What is Money Green CFN? Because it's not Money Green 408 like it is in Discord.
House, you don't have Steam? You don't have? Well, you one of those Epic Store people? You one of those?
Who's an
you
Epic
one of those
Store
Ubisoft? House, you still don't have Steam. Yo, talk to me about that, House. Let me know what's going on. What, you need me to send you a link to Steam, bro? What's good? I work on a Chromebook. Oh, dude.
SF5 being free to play with all characters, that's pretty crazy.
That's wild.
For 2 weeks, by the way, 2 weeks. So if you've ever wanted to play like a different character, I know you are like on your Bison Urian trip right now, but you can always try out that Seth now,
I'm definitely, that's good. I think it's good because what I think this is going to lead up to, and this is I'm putting on my tinfoil hat up here. I think it's going to lead to a free-to-play Street Fighter 6. I almost said Street Fighter 5, but Street Fighter 6 is going to be free-to-play, and this is like them just dabbling in it, experimenting with it. Like what happens when we just let this loose to everybody, and we just open the servers up, right? And we see what happens, the impact. I don't know if that's a thing. Keats can probably correct me on that, but it would be great to see what would be the return, right?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. If we, as as Killer Instinct soundtrack is playing in the background, it would be super dope if we could see people finally start following that Killer Instinct model, which were way before their time. You even saw with like the season system that they had, that other companies picked that up in terms of releasing their characters every year, you know, as separate or in a pack, rather than doing like Street Fighter 4, where it's like, it's the new version, you have to buy the new version to play the new version, have fun.
Yeah, I'd like to see a free-to-play model just in general, because I think a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I think fighting games almost have to go games of service kind of route, because we don't really make that much money from sales. Like the casuals make up a ton of the sales, and then what's left? You know, the hardcore, they don't do much. They don't put in much beyond that. You know, we go to tournaments and stuff like that, but like
Some
buy
costumes.
DLC, we buy the costumes, but like
But
a lot of
not
that's-
every hardcore player is going to buy a costume, so you can't count like
Correct.
1 for 1 on that.
How many times do you see people in tournaments, you know, like Seth players and stuff like that recently, just run costume 1 or 2? Like, I've seen a bunch of them not go with that. But yo, I do see some players on here running some not custom, but different costumes. I appreciate the Ryu though. The schoolboy Ryu out here.
Schoolboy Ryu, especially if they take the jacket off. That man is ripped. Money Green doing nothing. Fighter Dijon just stocking up.
Hey, you let him do that. Listen, if the time's winding down, my man's not moving, I would definitely be stocking up. I'll be building bar like it's a match, bro. It's a match. Money Green, I'm gonna need you to start pressing buttons though.
I'm gonna need something to happen here. Like, are we just gonna call for a replay? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's happening here.
Money Green, what's going on?
Yo, things slowing down. But you want to talk about some cool outfits? I really like this Jury outfit. It was one of the joke ones where I think we saw like Woshige post like his version or his drawing of this outfit, and it was terrible. But I really like how the Capcom developers actually put it into design. I think it really fits Jury's style.
Yeah, I think it's a really good job. I think a lot of the costumes in this game are really damn good. Like, it's unfortunate some have to get banned, but this one in particular, really great. It's really good that they took some of these designs and kind of made them into quote unquote real ones. And Money Green has just left the building.
So he lost his signal to his PS4, but apparently it didn't kick him out. So I kicked him from the lobby just so we could go back. I'm just gonna tell Fighter Dijon it's working now. Okay, maybe we can get him back. I was just gonna tell them to play off stream. Why is my shortcut not working? Now it works? Whatever.
Blow ups all over the place and all over the world.
Streaming's a blow up. Never forget that.
Whale milk? What in the hell is going on? Whale milk?
Listen, they started talking about some stuff and I just stopped reading it.
Okay, because I feel like there's. I don't know if that's milk. I don't know if that's milk. I'm just saying, like, personally, I would be questioning the liquid, from the viscosity to the texture.
Whales are mammals, and so it's reasonable to assume that they would produce milk, like most mammals for raising your child.
Do they?
They actually.
I mean,
do
it's
produce
reasonable,
milk.
but
Axio,
they do.
Axio, the software developer, apparently knows so much about whale biology.
So they actually okay. Well, that's different. Okay.
That's curious.
This is curious as I'm about to see with this match. I'm very curious to see how Money Green's gonna deal with Fighter Dijon. I mean, Ryu's a character we don't see much, so this is definitely in your wheelhouse. Jury, another character we don't see much, at least in the tournament side of things, right? Like, you see some Ryu's here and there, right? But like not on a major level. And the same goes for Jury. How do you feel about this matchup? Since you used to be in
As a
Ryu
Ryu player, both as a Ryu player and as a mild Jury player, this matchup I think is definitely in Jury's favor. It's really difficult for Ryu to contest with that stand medium kick at a lot of ranges.
It seems painful.
And then if Jury ever gets stocked up, it's just an even worse fight.
Can't be throwing fireballs good so low, and there's conversion right there. Fighter Dijon. And I would assume like having that just that fireball, the grounded fireball, also kind of ruling the neutral, and you have such a quote unquote honest character, just things that just add up being a pain in the butt.
Yeah, but there's small
Money
things.
Green.
Yeah, there's small things that Money Green could do. Knowing that Saiyan Roundhouse is -4, and you can pretty much always hit Ryu's Saiyan Light Kick. It's a pretty far-reaching Saiyan Light Kick, and then buffer Tatsu behind it when you ever see Saiyan Roundhouse hit you. Yo, they crushed each other there. That's crazy. But Fighter Dijon able to get the charge up. Yo, just mash it out.
Does that work? It does. Dijon gets the lead, gets the dash up throw, about to activate, gets to confirm. Yes, sir. There it is. Like a little delay there. Just wait for Money Green to wake up with a DP. He does. It doesn't matter. Needs to finish off the plate though. B reversal gets caught with a throw. What a call out from Fighter Dijon.
Yeah, and you could see there, as soon as Money Green got hit with that critical art, he got a little, well, not a little, he got a lot impatient with himself. So, like, the far range, like, light DP for no real reason, and then he just kind of kept pushing buttons or being scared on defense there. When if you just slow down and you're patient with yourself there, block out some of Jury's stuff, you'll start getting that space back for yourself and be able to fight her a little bit better. So let's see if he's able to adapt here. Use any of that advice.
No, DPs raw the neutral, not a good thing. Maybe trying to, preemptively anti-air. That's the thing about like anti-air in this game. Like they really punish you for it, so you really got to be on the deck, and you got to pull a little bit of reaction and preemptiveness into that sucker. Or maybe just an input error too from a fireball. Who knows?
No punish on the V skill either. Pretty much punishable with anything if you block it.
That's majorly punishable right now. Fighter Dijon just preying on the fact that Money Green maybe doesn't know how to fight this matchup, hasn't had too much experience. There again, dealing with the fireball. This character has a few ways around that, and you see that right there with the V skill. Money Green fighting back though. We see the V trigger on his side. Maybe not the best in terms of making a comeback. Man, it's gonna be hard to come back when you get hit. You throw out DPs like that, and you get hit.
Yeah, but at the same time, Fighter Dijon's not capitalizing the best they can on some of these situations. Money Green certainly is playing a little bit unconventional, so it's understandable, but Fighter Dijon's still taking it to match point.
You see if Fighter Dijon, on the other hand, like we always talk about like the person who is losing, but like the person who's winning, they also have to shore up some other things. Just as you mentioned right there. Oh man, that could have been a little bit more of a punish there. Actually, how minus is that flip kick? I remember that. I don't know that.
It should be -6. Money Green maybe just a little bit slow there on his button pushes. It's been 2 or 3 times now that he's pushed medium punch and it hasn't connected.
Because I saw that and I was
-4.
making sure. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, you can do something about that button. We always gotta make
flip
sure.
isn't free. But this is kind of the balance that you see when you have a better player like Fighter Dijon fighting against the weaker players. Like you expect them to overall be doing more damage, getting like optimizing more on combos, but that weaker player is definitely going to put them in unfamiliar situations because at the level Fighter Dijon is at, players will do different things in places than what Money Green will do, right? And what is perceived as the next best option. Not that it comes too much into play here. Again, like we still expect Fighter Dijon to win, but in terms of like the possibility for an upset, keeping your opponent on their toes just because you're a weaker player is definitely a thing that happens.
That's true. I mean, you look at like sometimes you look at like bracket matches and things like that, and this goes for any fighting game, not just Street Fighter, but like when they have these quote unquote wild ways of playing, and calming down someone who is wild and not putting yourself in situations where they get the best out of that scramble is something you have to always keep in your pocket for pool play, or when you're even in ranked. You might even fight someone in your same rank that is just a weaker player, but they've gotten there by maybe unconventional means or whatever. And you gotta learn how to like calm those people down, or not even calm them down, just be able to get ready and be prepared. And one of the ways is keeping solid and everything. But still, Fighter Dijon taking that 2-0. Money Green not out of this just yet. So got some more to play.
Yeah, Fighter Dijon definitely was looking very strong. Definitely felt like he had a pretty good control over that. I wouldn't say tight control. Like it wasn't like he smothered Money Green, but definitely doing well for himself. And we're just going
to...
Yes, sir.
I just want to say there's someone else who's doing very well for themselves. Noah the Prodigy in the chat. I see you, my brother. That is someone who's been putting on these great exhibitions. If you do not know, y'all should get to know that he is running these awesome exhibitions, these tournaments, things like that. The nightmares, man. The nightmares are coming. So you don't go to sleep because the nightmares are here. All right, Saturdays. Make sure you guys are coming through. Follow Noah the Prodigy on his Twitter, his Twitch, all that good stuff. So you know what's up. So you know what's coming. Join the tournaments and things like that. And if you want to get on those exhibitions, hit him up too as well, because it's all amazing, man. Anyone who's running that stuff is always great. I love to see players like have that heat, that passion, and that to have that arena to play at is always great. So shout out to Noah. I say it every time every time I have the mic, I gotta shut him out. I gotta.
Oh, where did it go? I had it. I had the slide. I had the slide for him. Listen, guys. I had the slide ready for Saturday night nightmares. I had the slide for it. Where did it go? There it is. It wasn't in the right folder. There we go. There's the slide for it. And it's Noah, Snake Jr., and Float all together.
Mm-hmm.
All on his stream, Noah the Prodigy 12, 7 p.m. Pacific, every Saturday. East Coast tournaments. But I think the exhibitions are pretty much whoever. He can correct me. He's in the chat. All I did was read the Smash.gg page.
That's true.
I can only do so much.
I also gotta say, I love the flavor of their commentary. Y'all, the way y'all do it, it's like none other. You go shopping, and it's like, man, I want to try something new. I want to try something different. That's what's up. When you see exhibitions, it's always good to try different things in terms of sometimes you'll have more analytical ones. Sometimes they'll have just straight hype, and theirs are the latter, and it's always a fun time. All right, so I'm gonna be vibing in the chat. I'll be vibing watching that. I'm actually gonna be doing I'll be running something with Danny Pham tomorrow, Heat Check tomorrow, but I'll be secretly vibing on my other screen. I'll be watching y'all play, so
eyes open. Always got to be on the grind.
Here. I'm telling you, man, the grind. I've been talking to people and I've been hearing stories, and all I gotta say is, I've been told is from many people is like there'll be days where you think it ain't mattering, but you just gotta keep pushing through until it does. Like you just gotta keep grinding, baby. I have no idea, how any of this stuff works. I don't think anybody really knows in terms of like what commentary, like, what any of this stuff, like, what the pathway is for a lot of this stuff, or even like how to practice like the proper methods and stuff. Like, you just keep grinding, hitting your head to the wall until you make it through, right?
Is what it is, man. It's the same way that you've been grinding commentary. You just show up, do it, get better. Excuse me. Oh, alcohol burps, beer burps sneaking up. Noah in a ranked match in a tournament.
Wow, dog.
Players, am I right?
You like that?
Yeah, but this does give us some time to reiterate that if you want a chance to win a code for Footsie's Steam online rollback version, you got to type "High Fight is the best" in chat. All one word, all together. High Fight is the best. Case doesn't matter. High Fight is the best. If I can type. Giving away one code. Yeah, one shot, one opportunity. We'll give it away after grand finals, but it's open to the entire tournament. But I gotta have something to keep people around. Just right. Me and St. Cola, listen, we're just people. But a code, a giveaway, everybody's having a giveaway.
That'll keep you around. That'll keep y'all coming through, bro. I mean, listen. I know there's a lot of stuff. It's good because, like, there's a lot of things going on every single night for Street Fighter V or just fighting games in general. Everyone's at home, so like, why not? So I get, you gotta do something to sweeten the pot, keep people around.
Listen, I'm not a big channel. Something has to keep people around here.
It ain't gonna be me. You thought you had high caliber talent, my friend. You got the discount, my friend.
Fam.
Apparently, someone called me Combo Fiend. Someone called me. They saw me on Wednesday Night Fights. I was on my little whatever camera thing. They're like, "Oh, Combo Fiend, he's commentating now." And then someone else was like, "Oh, well, this guy sounds like Hell Pockets, but it's not." I'm like,
dude, I have people that tell me I sound like Sajam, which is hilarious because I've watched a lot of Sajam when I was learning to become. Why did it just switch? It just switched to the Queens of Quarantine as an ad as we're loading here. I didn't push any button. It just changed. So,
Talk about it though.
hey, Queens of Quarantine, that's tomorrow. If you're on the East Coast, it's going to be a women's only tournament, you know, to prove who's the queen of the quarantine currently. I'm not sure if they're going to try to do a West Coast version later or, you know, pick it up, do it like a monthly or something. It would be super dope, though. I would love to see it and that kind of stuff. But we're going to see Noah the Prodigy versus Chonky Boy.
It's a big boy.
RSF West
Eats
Coast.
his Wheaties.
Regular. Yo, and we grinding it out here. So far, Chonky just hitting with the meaties. Not
Really
doing
working
much.
out here. You see Noah just trying to approach a neutral, kind of difficult for this character. You got the long, lanky limbs of this character in terms of Abigail, but all you need to do is put him in the corner. And you run your game. Run it. Just run the tables.
Yeah, and really, it's... Oh my goodness. I love and hate that his parry autocorrects, but he's going to get the corner off of that, but not for long. Noah fighting right out.
I like Noah's aggression. You'll keep it going until V-trigger, but here we go. You can't stop what's in motion, baby. There's a 4 fierce to finish. That's a lot of love on that fist.
Dude, V-trigger 1 Abigail is a whole lot of love. It's a whole lot of Abigail all in your face. But you're going to see the same thing from both of these characters, right? Both of them half grapplers without true reversals, so they both have to kind of respect each other in these situations. The jump fierce getting to the other side, beating the parry, and that gives corner control to Noah here. He's working with it.
The back throw too as well. Another throw for stun.
Yeah, won't have enough to close it out here. What's the reset?
That's what he does with
Classic.
it. The
He actually
heavies.
missed the meaty on the reset. And that's going to give Chonkataz a little bit of a space here. Going to close it out here with the super. Game number 1.
Into the wall we go. Yo, touch the skies, looking extra fly, Chunk. And the thing is like the parry has been such an important part of this match. So if you're Noah, you got to have something on the deck. We've seen some players develop some tech for that, develop something to deal with that. And especially when you know that they're in the corner, maybe some delayed, some delayed buttons here and there. Put that in your diet, you might be looking a little bit better in the next one. But that's a game plan for Mika, right? Put you in the corner, run it, right? Run your game plan. Run the throw game, do the mix-ups and things like that, land the crush counters and things like that. Make their head spin, make them go to Twitter and complain about it.
Oh my
On the other
goodness.
hand, Abigail's like, I'm gonna land big damage in that, and especially in Petrie.
Yeah, their game plans are a little bit different in terms of neutral. Like, Abigail's going to push those big buttons only a couple times to hit that big damage. Like, Crouch Fierce and the punch. Look at how much damage that did. Flick you out of the
That's all
sky,
he
you
needs.
eating it.
Nice anti-air on the crouching medium. Still a decent button. Oh, man, not a big punch to that whip. So, the Prodigy's still going to go in. I love how undeterred he is. Most, grappler players, they'll miss the command grab, and they'll be like, damn, I messed up. I quit. Now I know the Prodigy. EX for the stun, you're done. Additional, not even necessary. I love it. I love it.
Yo, would have just loved the little bit of optimization, calling quick Nadeshko and getting the stun, and then burning the meter if you had to. But either way, Noah takes that round. Very important. Never want to downplay somebody just taking a round. And he's trying to make this round work. Perfectly spaced crouch, heavy punch there.
I love that spacing, so perfect, and I'm glad that Chonks did not answer back. But Noah running his game plan, side switch, catches it, knew what he was gonna do it before he even did it. Does another one? No, vegan on these meaties right here. V reversal from the
big
pressure,
crush.
but it doesn't matter.
Oh, the score, dude! I haven't updated the score all night.
You
Nobody's
just take
called
the
me out.
top. No
Nobody's
Phantom,
called
I
me out.
see you in the chat. What's good? Was he
Also-
commentating and he's doing the TO and everything else?
Yo,
Yes,
shout
man,
outs
bro.
to everybody not spelling my name right. No Garemi, but 2 E's. Yo, he just
It's
did
on the
it!
Twitters and he just a super. Let's
Yo.
go, Noah the Prodigy.
Yo, I'm
That's
just gonna push
that's the
Crouch
young man
Fierce and
mentality.
mash super. Yo, let's go.
That's the
Yo,
young man mentality. He says, I'm going to make it no matter what. I don't care if that meter's gone. I'm going in still. So that's
Yo,
trigger to work with so the mix-ups can happen.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought
Let's see
Chonkataz was just gonna reverse a wake up suit, but he played it
Give
a
him
little
taste
bit
of his own
patient.
medicine. The way that Noah plays is so aggressive. He got the bar back for the EX right there, but Chonks waking up with the confirm into the super. Yes, sir. The flip to do it. Into the super. Again, touch the sky. Let me install that light bulb for you, bro. And I love the way that Chonks was just like, I'm not out of this just yet. Noah had some great moments where, spin the bar and then keeping the aggression on, but it's just the defensive timings, the defensive button presses, the mashes.
Yeah, he was
stuff.
definitely getting hit on a lot of wake ups with just meaty crouch light kick, counter hit into back fierce, right? We saw it every single round. Chonky Boy would get a knockdown and then do dash up, crouch light kick, back fierce, dash up, crouch light kick, back fierce, and then like the third time that he did it, Noah's like, all right, I guess I just have to respect this meaty now. And I mean, there's a tactic to that, but I feel like round 4 and you've gotten hit by this thing so like 8 times already. You gotta chill. You gotta respect the man knows his meaties.
There are some players, and I think maybe on some Abigail players they'd be a little more pensive about that, and in terms of like switching and rotating their options. But there's some people who, like, when we said it before, like if they're not showing anything different, then there's no reason, to do anything different, right? Like I'm gonna only stay on level 1 because you're not showing me I should go to level 2, right? So I'm gonna keep running my game plan. And it worked out for him in the end. And honestly, on that neutral's kind of hectic already. We saw them big buttons landing and kind of ruining what Miko wanted to do. And Noah desperately trying to put him in the corner. Just didn't work out enough in his favor.
Yo, I'm so confused because the Queens of the Quarantine ad just keeps popping up for like 3 seconds and it won't go away. I can switch between all of the different scenes I have. It stays up there. And I'm like, what is happening?
Yo, Stream Wins a blow up, baby. Make sure you guys are still, if you're new to the stream, following Nogurimi, giving him some love and some support. Also giving love to the Reddit Street Fighter team as well. But yo, Nogurimi at the helm, commentary, TOing, running the stream. They're not easy things, people. They're not easy at all.
Listen, I'm barely keeping up. I'm barely keeping up. Axio already left me in the chat, so I'm all alone.
Axio said, peace out, dog. But hey, if you're in the chat, make sure you guys are tweeting this out, letting the people know that we've got this West Coast Street Fighter 5 action, Reddit style, Nogurimi style action. No. The Reddit style is great, but Nogurimi style, what the people need to come here and see. So make sure you guys are tweeting this out, letting the people know what's going on. We're going to be moving to the bracket soon. And, as soon as we get some matches here and there, but while we do that, Nogurimi, are you ready for next Wednesday?
Am I ready for next Wednesday? What's next Wednesday? Oh, next Wednesday is the big announcements. Hell yeah, I'm taking that day off of work.
I am like scheduling nothing. Oh wait, well, nothing in the morning that day. I'm just chilling out. I just want to watch it. Just want to vibe with everybody. I want to watch people get mad at whatever the announcements are. See, the great thing is, I realized this. As a commentator, we don't have to worry too much about what characters drop, if they're cheap or not, right? We can just vibe on the mic. We cool. Like, something cheap comes out, hey, that's cool for us. That means more hype matches. That means more, blow-ups and things like that. Like, I don't have to worry about, I'll go all raked a few times here or there, and it's like, oh, that's cool. That character's super cheap. Have fun.
Yo, and so top 8's 3 out of 5. All top 8 winners and losers, 3 out of 5. We'll get maybe 6 top 8 matches on stream.
All right, Dave, we are smoothing through. Okay, all right. I'm just excited for Relento. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm excited for Relento. I'm excited for how many people want to quit for Viper? But the thing was, Viper was, I just don't see Viper working the same way in this game as she did in 4. So like, I don't know if Viper's gonna come back. But the thing is, any of the characters that are quote unquote rumored, they're all annoying in their own way that people would be upset. Oro is super annoying, super annoying.
The best is people wanting Makoto super bad, but then complaining about G every step of the way, and it's just like, what do you think Makoto is gonna be? Random dash punch half screen into V-trigger activation into command grabber button. Like it's gonna
want
be the
that
same
life?
Thing.
I'm gonna tell the people, when I used to play Third Strike, I quit playing Akuma because of Makoto. My friend, he would just smoke me in 2 hits, and I'm like, bro, I don't
That's
get to
Makoto
play.
against every character. Makoto,
Like with
Makoto
Akuma,
rolls every character in 2 hits.
You get 3 chances with other characters, maybe. Actually, with Akuma, you get like 1, and other characters get like 2. But like with Makoto, like this character is proto Street Fighter V, and I mean that in the worst and best way. Like that character, if you want that character back, don't ever complain about G. Don't ever complain about other
Laura,
characters.
Mika, Abigail. You can't complain at this
Exactly.
point. So many half grapplers that like sort of grappler kind of stereotype. We have so many of them that I feel like if you're complaining about that type of playstyle still, you have problems. Like you have fundamental problems in your game plan that you're not addressing, right? And playing Makoto isn't going to solve that, because you'll play Makoto for like 3 days, be like, I can't be good with this character, and then like 3 weeks later you're losing to every Makoto online. And you're like, what happened? I thought this character was bad.
It's feet people, dude. That's all that. The only people that want this character back are the feet people. They're disgusting,
dude.
These heathens out here.
I will point out the only reason I don't support more people on Patreon is because I'm currently like half the money in Mattis Mao's Patreon, because she has a goal for feet picks, and I had to donate past the goal. I was like, oh, I want to donate this much money, but that will put us right in the middle of meeting the feet pick goal, so I have to hit the no feet pick goal like real quick. So I just like bumped it up. I'm like, we out.
Disgusting. This is disgusting. This match is going to be a car crash. Two big body boys. Chong and Barlad. Barlad, been making some runs in a lot of tournaments here and there. Maybe not making as many waves in the Wednesday night fights. Ever since the combination of the coast to coast.
NorCal and SoCal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got Samurai. You got Samurai to deal with now.
Dude, you got Samurai. You got Chrissy Seach. You got a bunch of people coming through. So I love to see him out here getting that training, getting that practice in this tournament as well too. My man's hungry for it. Plus range backs off. I like that little delay there. He like did the plus range right there. It just backed off. He's like, listen, I'm gonna be a step ahead. But Chong is just blocking it out, gets a crush. Barlad just nice and patient with it, gets a throw to finish.
Yeah, and these two have seen each other a couple of times in this tournament, this weekly, and usually pretty back and forth. I think the last time Blarlad won it, but we'll see how this turns out. I know 1 or 2 weeks ago, Blarlad lost to Mr. Mad Dude, which is another Abigail player. Just too many of them on this stupid West Coast. But
there's so many, man. They know what to pick up. This character so super strong, and Chong's looking super strong in this match. He's about to get the perfect. Doesn't reach enough. Barlad, as V-Trigger 2 can make a comeback happen, even if it's Abigail. All you need is a few hits and a few ways in.
Yeah, I mean, Abigail doesn't have the best wake up, so if one Abigail gets in on the other Abigail, you kind of got to eat that a little bit.
It won't taste delicious. We're all even out here. Chong's looking a lot more demanding in that last round right there. What a turnaround for both players.
And it's interesting to see how Abigail has problems punishing his own run into punch. It's very interesting. Interesting to watch that. Like they run punch each other and they just can't do anything.
They just like let it fly. They're like, listen, I can't do much here. You get a light if I'm lucky on block, but that's it. Nice anti-air. Yeah, nice. I like the little crouching light. Even though he didn't confirm anything, it's just putting it in his mind. But here's the EX, the pickup off the back fears. And now the game starts, right? Because Barlad picked V-Skill. Oh, no, he picked V-Skill 1. Never mind.
They both picked V-Skill 1, but it's a difference
of... Yeah, putting out the parry.
V-Skill 1, or excuse me, V-Trigger 1 on Chonky Boy's side, and then V-Trigger 2 on Blarlad. I mean, Abigail doesn't have too many multi-hitting normals, so it's tough for him to break the armor on either side. But the jump over the throw, we go into the corner now. All this big damage for
charge up. Never mind. Touch the sky again, my friend.
Oh, and he got caught reaching.
Damn. You gotta. That's the thing. It's difficult, and honestly, it's a different sort of game when you have to play against your character, because you're playing against the person, because you both have the same tools, right? But you also have to understand how those tools work, and this is one of the ultimate tests right here. Do you know your character? Do you know the ranges on your character and how to use them against somebody else with the same tools?
Yeah,
it's like, that takes the first one.
Do you know which one of your options beat this button at this range, right? Can you just flip in the middle of the screen like that? What's gonna happen, right?
Let's be the response.
Oh my goodness, he jumped the run through. Let's go. Chonkatez trying to get the reads.
Did it twice because it's nice, and try to get the back jump of the fade away from Barlad. Gets a confirm right here. I like the little return that he did, but here's the EX to eat through these moves. Back Pierce again. That's his parry, too obvious.
Goodness. Yeah, I mean, Chonka is definitely trying to turn it up here, but Blarlat just able to find the opportunity to slow it down. Blocked out of the command grab. Chonka activates big damage here. Gonna go to the corner.
Oh, and the double hit to do it.
Yo, did that? It looked like it knocked the EX armor off of him.
Like it was just gone.
Yeah,
I have to look at that one again. But yeah, you're
like
right.
I
It looked
watched
like
the
that armor was
replay
gone.
I watched the replay on stream, and he wasn't glowing orange anymore after the charge back fierce. So crazy. To me.
That's wild. Abigail, that charge fierce is busted even against Abigail. Gets the X punch. Doesn't get to confirm that he won off the back fierce. He does get a crush on this crushing heavy punch. The pickup.
Yo,
Man,
crushing.
both
Yeah.
are swinging. And that's building so much V-bar for, every time they hit that crush, they build so much bar from that.
Oh
Walk
my
on,
goodness. Catching him trying to
block it
jump
out.
out or maybe push a button really slow. But the same thing back to Blarlat. Neither player quite able to kill.
Sees the final hit
Oh
again.
my goodness,
Blowing
no!
up.
Oh my god!
Blarlat stay solid during that though. It is on match point. That was wild. We saw that this is the second time. Blowing it up. Try to do the armor. No go.
Yo, Parry, you
Parry.
can't flip!
Yo,
Yo,
little
now the
micro walk,
command grab's running out.
Looking super solid right here, but all it takes is a few bad moments.
Yo,
the
and
call
jump.
out.
Yo, let's go. Chonkataz in his head gets the stun, doesn't have enough to kill, needs one more.
So the distance, just the nerf,
Oh!
it doesn't matter.
Yo,
The shimmy, the
backdash.
bite, the bait. I guess it was more of a backdash than a shimmy, but listen, with this big body, big boy, you gotta hit that you gotta double tap that sucker. You can't just walk back with it. You gotta double tap that sucker.
The dude, you always got to double tap against Abigail. You want to make sure he's dead. He's a big boy.
All even out here, and I love the adjustments in calling out the parries. That's super smart, right? Because we've seen that as a defensive option for so many things, and that's going to put in Blarlat's mind that you can't really be using that all the damn time. You got to be careful with that sucker.
Yeah, it's one of the things where you have to make your opponent think about it. You can't let them do it every single time, because otherwise they never have to think about, well, what if he beats it? Right? You gotta put the thought in their mind that you can beat it, so that they don't always do it.
Yeah.
Then it starts really becoming a mix-up on both sides, offense and defense.
That's true, and that that adds another layer right there. Trying to get them, got the neutral or the jumping off the heavy. This character,
Yo,
his
instant
distance,
overhead. Let's go.
Buzzy baby.
Yo, Abigail's a big body. He has to hold some of that stuff that smaller characters don't.
That's wild. Is you have big body setups for for yourself, in the mirror match, but you got to have those, right?
Absolutely.
And a safe option too.
It really shows depth of character, right?
And it's a nice safe option to do the it's overhead because jump back with it if it doesn't land, no big deal. You still have them stuck in the corner, but right now he's stuck in the corner trying to get out. Neutral jump, not a full combo right there. Back or medium right here. Our lad looking a little bit better this round. Trying to call it the parry, no go, crush.
Yeah,
Those
maybe
parries
it's time
not
for
working out now.
for Blarlat to go to some regular anti-air options instead of parry. I know parry's the big damage conversion, but something is better than eating a crush counter, right? Oh,
Yeah, especially for a big boy like this.
Missed the crumple combo. Yo, he grabbed him.
Yo,
On reaction, he ran and grabbed him.
Trying to do it again, unfortunately did not. Wasn't able to. Blarlat with the V reversal. The stomps coming down, blocks, punish.
Oh, perfectly
EX
timed.
for the finish.
And it's enough. Oh my good. Blarlat, not Blarlat, Chonky boy, Chonkataz, Chonky in general, whatever you want to call him. We have about 800 names for him. He takes it after being down one, almost going out, right? Like he was. It's not over. What am I saying? It's a first of 3. Why didn't you correct
More
me?
games to play. I actually looked at that. I was like, I don't know if that's an error, but I'm gonna let it rock. Because sometimes I look at the stream. Listen, we're just watching Street Fighter 5, baby. Yeah, he watches Street Fighter 5, just vibing. Nice anti-air, get the pickup with the fist. And I like what Barlad's his game plan is really good in terms of like the corner carry and stuff like that, and the focus on that. Nice crush. It's just some points that just let Chonks get his momentum started, and this could be one of them right here. The blocks, it was fake. The parry this time works out, gets the crush, the combo, the juggle right there. Barlad going with those medium punches says, I wish you would do something. I wish you would.
Look at
It's
these.
the EX.
Look at that Grey Life stacking up that got all shredded right there, and all of this damage in the corner. Chonkataz has a big task ahead of him. Not gonna make it.
Barlad.
Yeah, Barla
He
trying
had a
to tie
lot
it
of
up.
great. Yeah, he had some good answers there. Barlad, just in general, the parry also working out, not getting blown up to allow Chonks to get back to mid screen. Now Barlad trying some different things here. EX gets blown up by Chonks. Steps on his shoes, man. You can't. I saw you get those kicks out of the store. I'm coming after you with this. I'm gonna scuff them up.
That's just mean, dude. You can't scuff up other people's shoes.
Dog, he saw him on the roulette buying those shoes. He's going for him. EX command grab. Oh, this is massive.
Crash,
right here.
nice
Corner
meaty
carry.
crouch fierce.
Barlad afraid. You're looking afraid, sweating, because now it is match point. You see the fear in his eyes? You see the sweat on his brow?
I don't think either Abigail player has fear in their eyes. They're playing Abigail. They just want to
then you
push their
fight Abigail.
big buttons. No, they still just want to push big buttons.
And then they just swinging two silverback gorillas come out of the Congo, try to parry, no go, tried it again, no go again. It gets the jump in right here off. Get in with the Abigail punch. Medium punch. The poke game super strong, and Barlad just constantly adjusting himself. Gets the crush, the timing on point because Watch said it's time for the crush.
Oh my goodness, too far, but no whiff punish. Gonna get the V reversal from Blarla. It gets charged up, armored through.
Don't let him come back like this. Don't let him come back like this.
Yeah,
Barlad
Chonka
cannot
has to
let
be
this
careful.
happen. Ooh,
Yeah, I was
doesn't
gonna
drop
say,
it, man.
Chonky Boy had to be careful because if he tries to charge any heavy punch there, Blarlight can just react with super, blow right through any armor. But turns out it didn't even matter.
Now all evened up between the two. Who is going to be king of the jungle out here? Be Chonky or Barlad?
I don't know. Blarlad has the dreads. I feel like that's more of a jungle right there.
Ah, you're right. He's got the chains too, the tires. My man was dropped off from a plane. He just found everything he can use off the plane and the scraps of the junkyard. Just living in the woods. Nice sweep. That actually landed right there. Very, very difficult thing. You got to be careful with those sweeps. That one's a crush though from Barlad.
Yo, in this
starting to walk out
medium
for both
punch
players.
crash, look at how much gray damage stacked up on Chonkatas from 4 medium attacks. Yo,
And it's just the EX.
yo, Mr. Mad Gear in chat, what's your opinion on the mirror?
Yeah, trying to see who wins the mirror. Time to blow up. Oh, man,
no!
what a good decision.
Yeah, he
to
tried to
jump
get a
over
little
that.
bit of a charge. That's gonna be some good damage here in the corner. Has all
Chris
this
saves
mix
up
up. All right, just
Yeah,
gonna be
saves that bar too.
Yo, run back. Oh, run forward this time, but Crush tried to go for the punch. Not enough to kill, but keeps it simple with the meaty. Chonkatas on match point.
Looking at the menu, and I don't see anything that says vegan. Sorry, man. Chonkatas doing good out here, and it's a lot of the great decisions and the great timing from his buttons. You see the crushes come out and interrupt. Barlad out here trying to do his thing. Anti-air there. EX to go through, and this is the turnaround. He waits for the bar to build up to find something to put him back outside the corner or switch sides, switch positions here. Barlad though keep
Yo,
him
that
locked down.
anti-air from half screen away. You want to talk about
So we
that
wanted
one?
to see. So we wanted to see. Gets the crush counter. Caught him throwing out the buttons. That's such a great button in this matchup. Usually a risk, but you see him throwing out them long limbs. But here we go. Gets the EX to flip out. EX stomping through. Picks him up,
Not
touch the
dead.
sky.
Oh, and one
Another
more
command grab.
Yo, Chonkatas acting like he won't get command grab. Can we talk about that? He just sat there.
You need to be holding up north, man. I know you've been going south. You've been going east and west. And if you don't want to go south, you need to hold up north. Again, fine, listens. There we go. Chonkatas switching sides. Also getting a little bit of Oki. I love that. Anti-air from Barlad. Gets a medium back fierce here. Gets another combo. Barlad starting to stagger some of them steps, but the EX, though, from Chonkatas, putting him in the corner. Ooh, this is dangerous. Strong Test also has all that meter. We've seen him use that before, just to put him in better situations.
Yeah, but both these players playing a little bit slow, but Blarlad finding the first touch. Evening it up, maybe slightly in his way now. It's his lead. Oh, definitely
Falls
now.
to the EX.
You're going to push to the corner?
The dash up.
Des has to find something happening, but gets checked, thrown. That's it. Blarlad moving on to not grand finals, winners finals.
Abigail wins.
Yo, Abigail wins. Story the same, no matter who won. Yo, Fighting Chance has been updated. I can view the new content in the shop. All of my... What just happened? All of my hotkeys just broke. Stream is a blow up, guys. Don't do it if you don't have to. I'm not even sure if I lost St. Cola here. He just not answering anymore.
Sorry, my mic was going in and out, but now we're fixed. I was gonna say, you know, it is a blow up. That's why we appreciate you, Noguremi. We appreciate everybody in the chat for coming through. Mad Gear, I see you. You knew when you hear the cars revving up in the distance, you had to come through and see what it was about. It was a car show. Hope you enjoyed that.
Dope. We could have made way more car-based puns. We got to work on that next. Abigail on screen next time. More car puns.
Oh, for sure. I'm messing up bad with that one. Damn. Like that could have been so much more. I'm sorry, people.
Listen, I'm too used to commentating with Tom. We would just do car puns the entire time.
Tom is such a god of puns. Both of you are really good at puns, but Tom is like this.
Some might call me punny.
You both are. You know, people think about James Chen, but it's you two who are bringing up the business out here.
Yo, what I've started to pay more attention to now that you've brought up James Chen is how many times he forces is it gonna kill? Like, he forces that situation, and it's just like, come on, dude. It has to happen naturally. But he tries to force it too many times.
You know, but when you start commentating so much, it's like, this season for me has been the hardest to understand if it's gonna kill. Like,
well, the 25 health increase for like most characters, it's so difficult to tell.
My ass, I sit there, I wait for it. I'm like, and there goes the super, and then it finishes. I'm like, and there it is.
Like you option select.
You hit him with a second. Yeah.
Listen,
dial that sucker out.
I option selected too. Oh, that didn't update. There we go.
All right, let's get into it. Phantom Miriam out here. Jazz Zero. Bukio. Okay, let's see some Ibuki versus Chun-Li play. You know, the ground game going to be super special for Chun-Li this season, especially when she gets them knockdowns off the heavy legs. Easier to confirm off the medium. So, and also the buffers off her medium punch. Really good. So the ground game going to be dominated, I think, by her. Air game a little bit weaker for Ibuki this season. Unfortunately, the Kunai, East Kunai, not as strong. Got to space those out just right.
Yeah, but we're seeing here Jazz Darrow playing neutral very well here. Actually hasn't gone to the air too many times. Amiria has really had her work cut out here.
EX starts the game.
Yo, can't jab check there, but no confirm for Jazz Darrow.
I like the, take back the turn. You saw the EX was behind the back. And Amiria just going through with the B trigger.
And it was the unblockable setup, but messed up the follow-up. Doesn't matter in the end. Amiria's going to take it.
I thought that was coming. I thought that unblockable, no unblockable right there was going to happen. Bang, she cleans it up. It's all big, all good. Nice punish. Knows how that's going to land, Jazz. Got to get a little bit more on point with where you land those Kuna.
Yo, landed in front? I think everybody was confused there.
What?
Miria definitely blocked behind and is now eating all of this.
Got stunned. Still gets hit. Yeah, target combo coming through. Throws up the kunai a little bit.
Yo, he drops the Caltrap. Where we going? In front. Drops the CN. He blocks it. Miria doing good here.
Gotta finish with the V reversal. Still stuck in the corner though, and it gets his character. Get armor breaking. Nice DP at the right second, at the right moment. You saw the hands for your back. Your arms ain't up. I'm going in.
I honestly thought Jazdera was gonna do that on the fake cancel, like heavy legs on block canceled into the the name of V Trigger 2. You can punish it, like you can interrupt like the stand fierce, the crouch medium punch. Any of the cancels into it on block aren't safe.
Listen, that one was way sicker though. I'm glad he did that there, but not done just yet. We're all even out. Activate V Trigger. What's the mix up? You can take this, no big deal, because it's now gone. But you can't take too much more damage though.
Yeah, I think if Jazz Zero optimized there, he could have killed there, off of the Shuriken returning, done Kunai release into EX Raida for the kill. Doesn't matter one way or the other. Jazz Zero's still gonna take it. Go up 1 in the set.
That is one thing to look out for though. Just as you said about optimization, just across the board, is that if you miss those confirms, even though you win the match, right? You got to be like, listen, I missed that. Next time, I'm not going to miss that, right? I'm going to optimize myself and take it further. Even though you won, you can't be complicit or complacent. You got to be chill. You got to be like, listen, I'm going to make it better next time around. Make this match even harder, because especially get someone like the Phantom out here. You can't be lacking. Gets the spinning bird kick, the dash up, the buff on that button, really good.
Okay, -2. Always mix up hit or throw there. Miria choosing correctly. Yo, these stand fierce.
How
They
you
hit
punch the
something
neutral?
different.
I feel like, again, like Ibuki, when you don't have that air approach that you can rely upon, you gotta stay on the ground. It's hard, but it's not that hard. When we lay out that V trigger time, the mix-ups start coming.
Oh, not gonna activate there on block. Gonna save it for a different day. Maybe find a stand fierce. I don't know, just the fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Did it, did the next day, no big deal, didn't wait too long. Just Zero. Gonna finish things out, but Phantom Miria's got him in the corner with the EX legs.
Oh, the trade there. Actually not gonna combo. And then she crouches right under it. So good, but Ibuki with the safe on block overhead, a little bit far away, so Miria didn't want to push any of her buttons. Jazz Zero gonna take it with the low forward.
Damn, that was a heartbreaker right there. She had the right idea to duck that, but just couldn't come out on top. Jazz okay to put up 2. It's just, her neutral's so good. It's just certain decisions when V-Trigger pops, she loses so much health, and sometimes even before that, it's just like a determinant of like a few pixels away from like surviving something or making the right decisions in the neutral. Let's see if we can stay solid. Can't be jumping down Jazz Zero with that anti-air super on point. Let's see how V-Trigger's going to be popped here. The fireball game for Phantom Miria coming out a little bit more in this. Jazz standing there.
Oh, not sure what's happening.
Don't know what's going on either. Maybe your
Miria
blades
being
came
very
through.
respectful here.
Are you kidding me? I'd be building bar like a Street Fighter Third Strike. You kidding me? We were back fierce, fireballs, everything like that. I'm taking my round. Uber Eats came through. Sorry.
Oh,
Eat later.
they're back.
Okay, there we go.
All right, let's go.
EX coming through. Yep, V-Trigger activation. Drops it, but listen, no big deal. He's got bar to work with and a lot of kunai too. Brush counter.
Oh, stayed in front. Miria wasn't ready. Yo, what side? In front this time. Counter hit.
Drop the Legos
Yo, when there was more
from
in that
the air.
combo.
From the air, from the air. The great thing is that Jazz hit Miria with that just dirty kunai placement. We have not been seeing the kunai work out maybe all the time. We've seen her block a lot of those, especially the EX, and she's been able to get punishes, but that one landed in such a way, able to combo, get the win.
Yeah, no, it was
Listen,
counter
Miria,
hit. Counter hit too, so
should've taken
Jazz
it.
Zero could have gotten a much better combo off of it, do a lot more damage, which is exactly what we saw.
Talking to people about the optimization. We're talking about that. Optimization.
always.
It's very important.
I mean, Miria's doing her best here, trying to control this neutral game, but Jazz Zero has just found the rhythm here. Tried the slide as a meaty, the wake up spinning bird kick, gonna get him off. Yo, the Cien,
There it is.
Gonna hit clean.
It just hits different, man. It just hits different. And now we're only going to be hitting ourselves all about to hit Miria out of this or out in the losers. Or actually, is this losers? This is winners, right?
This is winners.
Okay,
So
I was
she
going to
would
make
go
sure.
down in losers. But it's definitely looking like she's getting a little bit frustrated with how Jazz Zero is playing and some of the options that Ibuki's allowed to go for consistently over and over again. Yo, this fancy double V skill combo drops the ender to it. No problem.
Doesn't
Do it
matter.
again.
I got 2 shoes. I got to rub them both off before I come in the house, all right? Phantom answering back. And just as you said, like, she applied the aggression, starting to work out. And I think that's maybe a better game plan in this kind of match.
She's going in right now.
You
Logging
run
in
the ground
again.
game. You run the ground game with this character. You're Chun-Li. You run the ground game with this character.
Oh my
Why not?
goodness.
Get the reset.
Yo, where's
on
she
the other
going?
side, the reset. Excuse me.
Yo, that was sick. Somebody clip that.
Who's playing? Who was playing before is my
Not
question.
not the
I know
person
it's
that
her
played
now.
2 games. The person that just played is not the person that played 2 games ago.
Dog, she was on the phone. She was looking at Twitter. She was, updating her Instagram and stuff. She said, "Wait a minute, hold on."
You're like, wait a
Hold
minute,
on,
I'm
let
about
me
to
take care of
lose.
this.
Hold on a second.
She said, let me take care of this. But that's the thing, is like we saw before, taking, ruling the neutral with this character, like Chun-Li's a really good neutral based character, right? She's rewarded for so much this season. She gets momentum this season. Her buttons are better this season. And to be honest, you can outrange a lot of things that Ibuki wants to do. And if you're Jazz, you got to think about alternating your options offensively. Come from the skies just like that. Man, he heard me. You got to come from the skies a little bit less safe, but you got to mix up your approach.
Got the stun. Not going to have enough to close it out here. What's the reset? Goes behind, stays in front, JK. It was actually, that was the mix-up. The heavy dash there, it actually lands as a cross-up, but Ibuki lands in front still. It's mad crazy.
Dude, that's dirty. That's dirty. That's the thing, is like you have to know which command dash is going to be coming through and how it's going to affect you in your positioning too, right? Like that's just something that you have to have that locked in on, especially if you've not been playing too many Ibuki players lately that go for that dirty stuff. Yo, speaking of dirty stuff, lays the Legos down, the lights are off. I can't see the Legos. I'm just stepping all over the place. Double hop, good blocks.
I'm not gonna lie. Every Caltrop mix-up that Jazz Zero has done has landed in front. There's not a single one that crossed up.
Oh, I'm glad that Nim got pieced up too much. She's able to stay alive, but she's bleeding right now.
Oh,
The
trying to
neutral
dash forward,
up.
get a throw, got beat out by the jump. Not enough to kill though. Yo,
He's sliding right through.
Yo, he didn't react. He just EX right it.
Just threw it out. Yo, throw the Legos out. Also throw the kunai out. Throwing everything in the kitchen sink. What's in my pocket? I'm throwing everything out, the lint, the wallet, the keys to do it. Jazz Darrow comes through with it. And we thought we were going to see Miria answer back, but unfortunately she's going to be the loser's bracket after that one. Jazz acclimating and accumulating that damage that was necessary to win.
Yeah, very much so. And one thing I want to point out again for Miria here is she is entering the Queens of the Quarantine tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. I have a weird accent going on tonight. We have Queens of the Quarantine, which is an all-women's tournament hosted through r/Street Fighter, but all brought together by Chibi Gun, is commentated by Marine, of course, the very strong lore player from the Midwest, and Fluxus, I believe, from Colorado, putting in that work. So definitely, if you're a lady, go and join the tournament. Otherwise, tune into the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Reddit Fighting for some good ass Street Fighter.
Yeah, I
That's
think
how
it's
that
going to be a
goes.
great, amazing time. And again, it's good to have a space like that. Just focusing on marginalized groups and giving them a place to play and giving a safe place to play. Because if I see you acting up in the chat, the sword is coming down. Don't care who you are. Let the people know.
Always
That's
gotta
why we
let
have
the
these
people
things.
know.
But also, thank you again, everybody coming through. This great Street Fighter V action on a nice Friday night. It is a little hot in here, but not super hot. But here in Chicago. No, Grimmy, where are you based at again? I
Where
forgot.
am I based at? I'm currently based in the Bay Area, so I'm NorCal.
Ah, okay,
I'm
yeah.
chilling.
Okay.
It was great when we had WNF Oakland. I was out there commentating weekly. Then quarantine happened, and I did the online. Unfortunately, our TO and streamer for NorCal had some personal stuff come up, and so they couldn't host. So they all got merged together, and that's all WNF yet so far. So I haven't put in my application for WNF commentary, so I'm just about to chill. Maybe this Wednesday, since I'm taking it off.
I mean, you
I
should,
can maybe
dude.
sneak
It's
in
just
there. Maybe it's too late to get in this week. We'll see.
I don't think it is. I think you should just do it. I think because honestly, it's just Stu playing and commentating and just hanging out. And I'm sure there's some weeks that Stu just like to focus on playing and You know, like when he had a close match with Pink, not Punk, Pink. I'm sure he was like, damn, this dude shouting in my damn ear the whole time. So, and I'm like a second behind him, so I'm just repeating things that have
That's
happened
hilarious.
on the screen. So like, cannot be the most fun thing to deal with. So you know, go in the application, and you know, with commentary, the great thing is it's like there's so many things going on. It's like there's always something to commentate. There's always somewhere to like practice. Like today, you know, it's cool. We're just vibing, man. We're just out here vibing, you know, getting ready, you know, for some more action as we go throughout, you know, the weeks, the months, and then maybe next year, who knows, you know, just trying out new things. But like I said, there's like a local or 5 almost every single day. And it's just like, you hop on the mic, you get that practice. It's great.
The real question is the world ready to hear me on the mic again? Because
Yes. I'll answer for the world. Yes. We're hearing you right now. We love it.
Yep.
So why not spread that love?
Like people don't know, like quarantine started happening and I was everywhere for the first 2 weeks. That was my way of coping. So like I was just like hyper overdrive, let's go. And then after that I was dead. Like I would stream every single day, reading a book, and then I would do commentary like almost every other day, if not every day. And then like my job is to talk to people on phones all day. So I literally spent all day just talking to people and talking. And apparently Queens of the Quarantine wants to pop back up. So we're going to shout them out real quick and then go back to the commentator cam so that we're not fucking around anymore. But like I just talked a whole lot for like 3 or 4 weeks and I got so tired of it. I was like, I don't want to talk. I'm just tired.
Dude, I feel that. But like, you know, when you finally feel like you're ready and prepared, come through. There's so many places to commentate. Like, honestly, this is the time to grind it out. Like, I know a lot of people took a break and stuff like that, and that's fine. But like, you get in there now. Do it now. Do it now, Gohan.
But yeah, it's just those things where I took a couple months off, played it a little low key. So, I mean, I'm getting back into it. I don't know what you're doing on Sunday, but there might be a little treat that morning.
Oh! Wait a minute. Are you gonna get some flavor of the saltiest kind?
Oh, it might be getting a little salty that morning. I hit up somebody on Monday to see if I could commentate.
To come through, you're like, I want that spot, yo. Hey man, I might have to join you. Might have to put my own little flavor in there, a little pepper in there, bro.
Listen, if we want to start working on this duo, I know you got Dynamite doing your thing, but if you want to work on some different flavors here, I'm with you.
Hey man, I'm about any type of flavor that that just tastes right, tastes great. Okay, and I know right now we got that synergy. I like every time I'm on the mic with you, man. We're just vibing. I love that. Dynamite is great. He's my grand blue boy, but I gotta have different flavors, right? There's the obviously like the more fizzy type of flavor. There's the vibe flavor. Listen, there's the pawnee flavor.
If you have the same flavor day in and day out, it gets old. You gotta mix it up to keep the spice of life going.
Yeah, but that's good to hear that you're coming back to the Salt Mine League. I heard you and Tom doing it one week, and it was Chef Keith.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I found out Saturday morning that I was going to do it the following day. I had commentary in Utah to do that day. So like I logged in, did my Utah commentary, and then I studied for Europe for like 6 hours. Just 6 hours of me studying so that I could commentate properly, know all the players. It was much. It was the hardest I've ever worked for commentary, to be honest.
Dude, I'm telling you, putting that work right now. And the crazy thing is, I've been, talking to people because sometimes you'll have commentary that just runs for a really long time, right? You'll just have it'll be like 4.5 hours or something, and that's fine. Like they'll let you walk out, take a break if you need to, whatever. But like when the quote unquote offline returns, you get breaks like every hour or 45 minutes or whatever. You get a 15-minute break.
Who needs a break?
This is hard mode, dude. But that's what I'm saying. Like now, I'm like, don't give me a break. Keep me hot and heated, because this is gonna keep me going. Like I don't want a break. I want to just keep running it. Like when it goes to offline, they if God willing, I get on anything, that's offline. Like they're gonna be like, yo, we're gonna take a 15-minute break, and be like, hey man, no,
Hey, man,
keep
just
the
run the players.
Put them in there. Throw them in right now. Do I gotta play? I'll play right now. Yo, run it. I'm gonna talk to the stream chat. What's good, people? What's going on?
Yo,
Let's have a
I
conversation.
think that's a big thing that happens now. Especially, I know anybody in RSF does it a lot, where we interact with the chat a lot. And then I feel like that's something that needs to happen offline. It's like you need to interact with the chat more. And it's difficult sometimes because there's not like a chat pulled up on the monitor screen when you're doing it. At least in the cases that I've done it. But like just showing up and being prepared to get out your phone and look at chat sometimes, right? Like if there's dead time, you gotta do it, because otherwise you got dead air. Or, you know, just me streaming more. I don't stream to a large audience, especially if I stream anything. If I stream anything, there's like 5 people here at most. And it's just me trying to talk and make sense of things. And it's great when I'm like, there's people talking in the chat. If not, I gotta carry myself. It's definitely a style where you start learning like how to be entertaining without a response, like that give and take. It's like audience-less stand-up comedy almost, where you're like, I hope this hits. Like I hope somebody understands what I'm talking about here, because otherwise you're just like, all right, I guess I'll just keep talking, because nobody thought that was funny enough to like say something in chat. So
and you just keep it going. Sometimes some jokes just don't land, and you're like, damn. But hey, you know, that's why you have to you craft it out. That's why you do the constant commentary. I'm afraid one of my biggest fears is like relying too much on the chat once everything goes back to normal, because you know, CPT, you look at the chat online at some events and they're gonna be like, bro, hey man, don't do that. Don't look at Sephiroth 6969 asking for, you know, hentai or something in the chat. I don't know what's going on with him. Don't be responding to him.
Reading Twitch chat is a curse, right? Because then you read Twitch chat and it's like, Daigo got eliminated by Shinakuma 666.
Got to be able to be like, well, I see nothing. I see nothing with that. I ain't see nothing.
Yeah, it's difficult sometimes. Sometimes you end up in a chat like mine where nobody talks, and you're like, cool. Apparently, it's time for us to shout out Queens of Quarantine again. They showed back up. So we're gonna shout them out one more time. That's tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST. Go check them out. Some great people. It's hosted all on Reddit Fighting, twitch.tv/Reddit Fighting. But Chibi Goddess is the one that's organized it all. We got Marine and Flexus doing the commentary tomorrow, so it'll be a dope-ass time. I'll be in the chat sorting people. I know St. Cola's in the chat sorting people. You guys better be on your best behavior. Just don't talk shit about women. Respect.
We got to say it. I hate that we have to say that, but we have to say it.
Female lives matter.
Bro, y'all better be on your best behavior. And I believe me, I'll remember names too. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm blah, 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 blah. And I see you on Twitter. Don't let me catch you lacking out here. All right? Especially, you know, if I see you on Twitter, I'm going to blow you up. I'm going to blow you up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. What we are going to do is some more Street Fighter 5 matches. Big Pompa. Sorry.
Big Pompa. Pompador is his main account. Or sorry.
Okay, so this is Pomp. This is Pomp, right?
This is the actual Pomp, yeah.
This is my boy.
Yeah, New Mexico, you know the boy.
He actually is in one of the Discords that I'm in. We've been in it for quite a while, and also in old form. And I got to see him compete in those fights. Did not make his victory there, but he could tonight. Doesn't get the side switch that he wanted. Tark just recovered in time, got the counter hit.
Yeah, I imagine this is going to be a close match. Both of these players are super strong, but right now, Chonkatas has corner control, getting that stun, racking up the fear reversal to drop it down a little bit, building this space with all these dash punches plus on block.
That V skill, really good about that. You don't really need the V skill 1 in this match. So that V skill 2 popping through, but it doesn't matter.
That jump medium punch,
able to pop the trigger.
That jump medium punch completely beat out Pomp's anti-air stand medium punch, or stand medium kick, whichever one goes up like that. Just completely beat it out just because of how late Chonkatas pushed it. Super smart from him. Getting these punishes as well in these low rushes.
Nice anti right there, but we gotta do more here. EX to start.
Yeah, ready with the punish, dude. We rolling.
Yeah,
Crush
nice rush. Build the bar up. Build a bear out here. Gets a throw. With the brain rattle with one more of those. And the crush to
Oh
do
my
it.
goodness, you want to make something rattle? That crush count is rattling your dome, boy.
Dog, I'm hearing the brain slosh around. Chonks, gotta get it together.
Yeah, the
Oh,
muffler's
a lot
not
better
sounding
round.
good right now.
That sucker to the shop. Good. Gets the. Oh, he thought he had it. I was gonna say he got the Oki, but did not get the command grab right after, giving Pomp a chance to be able to build up that B skill. That's super important.
And, you know,
knowing when to go for
feels-
the Oki and knowing when to do it.
It really feels like Pomp is turning up the nitrous right here.
Oh man, it's zooming right here, and he's backing off sometimes with plus frames. But you gave him the room to work. Now it's Oki time. Just the meaning of the activation. Good block,
Chongataz
so from
downshifting
Pomp.
the match a little bit here.
Revving up on the V skill though. He got
Oh,
it.
the guard
No.
Not a lot of damage, but just pushing to the corner. And good jump out here from Pomp. Getting this damage charge. Backdash, that command grab. But yo, we in there.
Yes.
Yo, rev right back up.
My man had the fade away and the sink the shot. Pomp taking that round. Staying alive. And that's the thing. It's like one thing people got to think about in this game. I keep saying one, but there's many. But there's one thing I want people to start thinking about more and more as we get closer and closer to the meta. The end game of Street Fighter V is how do I deal with the V trigger, right? What are their activation routes? But not only that, what are they going to do in V trigger? What are my options? You see the fade away and the punish already have the down charge ready to go for the EX. But let's see how Chonks answers back.
Well, first with the parry. I think the first parry that we've seen. Yo, and you can check them in these flip situations, but you gotta be careful with them. Yo, so many hits on that enhanced dash punch, blowing right through the armor. Plus range, but the parry this time. Chonktaz keeping it real. Says you gotta work for it. I'm not just gonna let you run over me. Alright, things slowing down here, but Chonktaz right back in there. Not enough to close out this round, but one touch, double low, gonna do it. Chonktaz taking a round, not on the board quite yet. Yeah, we lost St. Cola for a little bit. We'll see if he comes back.
Damn, every time I mute my button just so I can like open the window or whatever, it does that. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
you're
glad
like
you
gone?
carried it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just happens. But listen, we're happy to back in this match. I saw Chonks took the round. He's looking good. But EX from Pomps, you know, the Dempsey roll working out, building that bar up. But the parry, the return. Activation. This is bad right here. This is real bad.
Oh my goodness,
love
and he
how
didn't just
Chonks-
hold the guard cush. He took the full damage trying to push his buttons. Uh-oh.
And the pickup doesn't finish it. But there it is, the light to do it. Chonks, I gotta say, I love the meter usage. Not just spinning it for a full combo. Saying, listen, I know how to use this. I just want to use it for the corner carry first, the damage later.
Yo, chat, you gotta keep me honest on the scores. It's 1-1. I had like 2-0 up on the screen. Like, guys, you gotta check me. I'm
Only
nothing
reason,
without
like,
you. I'm TOing,
Yeah,
commentating, and streaming. You gotta help me at some point.
It's difficult, dog. You'll help out the boy.
Listen, Joe's a god.
Joe does this every single day, every single day, every single week. So for him, it is an everyday thing. Oh, I like Chonks trying to go for the sweep. We were talking about that. Unfortunately, outside the distance. If you're Pomp, you have to recognize that that is an option that Abigail can do against you. No anti-air there. Tried it. You see the counter hit. Unfortunately, the stuff.
All right, slowing down a little bit here. Neither one of these players wants to let out too much exhaust.
See the jabs coming out, just touching the gas a little bit, right? Just to make Chonks maybe bait or like go for a parry, bait that out and punish it. Rush coming through, another one, counter hit, EX is a combo, baby. Dash up.
Yeah, and that was a great job from Pomp, realizing that Chonktaz wanted to do the sweep activate, but he still finds the opportunity. Yo, and he
Super?
found the super, dude. So much damage. Chonktaz taking the lead.
There was a talk about this on Twitter about like when to use CA for a lot of characters, and you know, using CA right now is good for Chonk because let's say he wins this next round, great. If he goes in the third round and he stocks up and plays his card right, he could be in another situation where he has CA. Those are just things you have to think about when it comes to meter usage.
It's always one of those things. If you're up a round, you want your opponent to burn all of their meter in round 2 and go into round 3 dry. That way you can rev up real quick, get big damage early.
That's true. Pomp stopping him with the rush punches. Max distance hard to punish. In fact, impossible. In some ranges here, he gets the EX though. And we switch sides. This is looking long right here. Trying to get the command grab, but the fadeaway, the moonwalk, the Michael Jackson moonwalk.
Yo, +2. Chonkadas has to hold a lot of this. Finally gets opened up low, and we're just gonna step back, get the charge up, try to stop him.
Pomp's just not overextending, and finally he's going with the EX. The trade, no big deal.
Oh my goodness, anti-jump on the crossover.
Oh man, you put yourself in the corner. Please don't let it be like that for the dash up command grab.
Not
The
one
legal
dash,
stuff.
2 dashes. Yo, nobody was ready for the second dash. I thought he was gonna get clipped. I thought Chonkadas was gonna let it rip.
Yeah. Yo, the double tap, man. Yo, nice bait on the parry. Say it with your chest. No, keep it muted. Gets the EX though. It's Oki time.
Yo,
But
and challenging
Pomp's is-
immediately with the 3-framer.
Oh,
Pomp
man,
is
it's not
in
taking it.
Chonkadas' head.
He's not taking a damn thing. He's living there rent free, man. I'm not paying a damn thing.
He's paying a little bit. I'm not gonna make it sound free for Pomp right here, but he's definitely making Chonkadas have to work a little bit.
Uh-oh, making me eat my words right here. Entire.
Yo,
Nice
good
jump out.
Over. Yo, didn't get the
Punish.
punish on the charge up, and that's gonna give a huge situation to Pompadour. Not enough to kill here. Needs one more touch. Good break on the throw. Yo, Pomp doesn't want to let Chonkadas activate here. Just backing up, giving him the screen. Yo,
If
try
you're
to
Chonks,
stop
do
him.
you try to activate now? Okay, never mind. You found the activation.
Yo, and he got the second
No
hit that
big
did combo.
Gets the
And the
jump in anyway.
anti-air.
Saves it.
He tried to anti-air jab and it just got beat out. No.
Dog, it's like a dive kick. It's like a jump heavy kick. It's like a dive kick. The way it comes down, it's like a missile. My man's throwing rocks, but that's a missile coming your way.
Yo, Big
Chonks
Tummy
is
Tummy.
up.
Is that Mr. St. Cola on the mic? Yes, sir. Mr. Cola, bringing it in hot. Give him
What's
a follow
going
on
on,
Twitter
little
at
Tommy?
_St. Cola. He has
Don't do
about
that.
10
My-
times
my
as many
Twitter's
followers
terrible.
as me, so it's good.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, give him to the Nogurimi. Don't do it. It's nothing but stupid stuff on my Twitter.
Dude,
The
you have
stupidest
Odin.
character
That
right here.
carries you.
That really does. It's the only reason people follow me.
That's the reason I follow you. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I'll keep throwing it up there to keep you around, buddy. No anti-air. Oh, he tried it, but that button caught him. Caught the medium right there. Pomp stuck in the corner. This is big trouble right here. The Universal had to do it. The stun was really way too high.
Yeah, and he really saw that Pompadour didn't want to spin that reverse. Like he held a lot of pressure without spinning it, but finds his opportunity afterwards, getting all of that damage just tied up here.
Stocked up. He has
Yo.
beast skill. This could be the turnaround, but you don't want to get clipped. No, go Remy. I just said you don't want to get clipped. Chonk on match point.
Yo, all I want to point out is at the end of that round, right before Pompadour got hit, both of them dashed forward towards each other, and they both panicked and just blocked. And it was hilarious. They're like,
hands up.
you're like, oh man, he's right in front of me now. I didn't anticipate that.
Oh, you're coming to me. Oh, wait. You're coming to me? Wait. Hold on. Pomp stuck in the corner again. This has been a bad situation for him. Because even if he gets out sometimes, at least in the later rounds that have been happening, never mind. Making me eat my words. I was going to say it was dire for him, but nice. Gets the EX this time. And now he's got Chonks in the corner, locked down.
Yeah,
Can't go
Chonky-
anywhere. COVID's still going on.
Yo, finds the hit. This time Pompadour staying still, respecting it, not getting counter hit, but jumps out. It wasn't even fully charged. That's so much damage. Critical art. That's going to
Into the
kill, I
super.
believe. I'm just going to call it now. He's dead. Chonkatas moving forward.
That last hit should do it, just as you said, Chonk.
I'm a god.
With the beefy stuff. Hey, he called it, people. No Grammy called it.
Abigail wins.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get winners finals on deck. We got Blarlad. I know it's one of them. The other one is gonna be Jazz Darrow.
Wait, Big Tummy. I remember you, Big Tummy Dummy. Dog, I remember that. Yo, did you remember that when Angry Bird came? Were you there when Angry Bird came through and was like, and we were like, man, I want to play against you, Angry Bird. And Angry Bird's like, I don't know if I can beat Taquito because he was running all those matches. And Angry Bird pieced him up 3-1. Yo, what's good, Big W? Hope you're doing well, my friend. That was a good time. Combo breaker, man, dude. I remember that like it was yesterday, dog. We had a discussion like, don't ever be afraid. Yeah, dude, he borrowed your headphones.
Yo, bro,
Hell yeah.
hit me with the comp. I know you're having fun. We
Sorry,
got to get this
sorry.
next match on the way. It's already
Let's get
8
it.
o'clock. It's
That's
getting
why
late.
you're the TO and the commentator.
T.O.
And
Listen,
everything.
I didn't even go back. I didn't reset any of the scores. Guys, don't look. We're good. Reset everything here. I'm either TOing or I'm commentating or I'm a streamer. I'm never all three at the same time.
Hey man, it just be like that sometimes. And that's why we love to have you, dog. That's why we love to have you.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've done a lot in my days. It's hard to believe at this point all the stuff that I've done. Like I look back over like the last 6 years and I'm like, did I really go to college, start an entire scene, hold a ton of fucking tournaments, and then just leave it and start all over again? I did.
Damn.
It's exactly what I did.
Dog, you've done a lot, man. I have not done that much. I'll tell you that.
It's
You start a
that-
scene like
it's that young
dog,
man energy.
mwah. I ain't got that. Let other people do that. I like to-
Exactly. It's like starting a scene. That's so much work.
It's a lot of work. And, yo, this is a big boy right here. If you're Jazz Zero, you have to do a lot to put him down. Good crush. Good start right here. The combos, the EX, the follow-up. Stays in front.
Yo, that
Still
knee
going in.
slide? Let's go. Bloodlad trying to save himself from stun here, but Jazz there was right in his face, not like giving him any room, and finds it anyway with the light kick. Yo, Mad Gear in the chat is talking about an Abby Grand Finals. Oh no, I'm on small screen. I'm sorry, guys. Abby Grand Finals. It's not gonna happen. Jazz Zero plays against Shankadaz so much, like he knows the match in and out, but Blarlad's still showing him some different looks.
Yeah, Barla's switching up here. Max distance heavy kick. Okay, now things are
Punch in
turning
the
around.
slide.
This has been definitely a turn. Oh, the XDP. I was going to say this is looking a little bit better, but now it's still looking good for Barlad with the overhead. Does it twice because it's nice and does the max amount of meter build to do it.
It's the way that it be. Round to round. If this is the way that the entire match continues, we're in for a treat.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you have a lot to play, too. Okay, sweet. Not a big punish right there. You know, when you have that medium punch, you can't really link it into much. Once you get, like, the counter hit. Even then, there's the EX right there. Lands. Gets it right at the end. The corner push.
Oh, the parry. Let's go. Gonna opt to spend all of the meter here. I think that's fine here. You want to take the lead here, especially in the third round.
And get Oki. It's time. But at the same time, Jazz does have a reversal and he
Yo,
popped it
1
out.
+ 1 = DP. Let's go.
I don't want to hold that. Not today. My hands can't take it. You can't take too much more
Yo,
damage
these
on the
jump
deck.
backs. He founds the hit, but not able to get the confirm. Walk forward overhead. What kind of situation is that? Knock him out of the air, and then you just walk forward and knock him out.
I'll tell you one thing. That's not a situation that you'd find a lad in. You'd find a man in, okay? Bar lad or bar man, I'm not sure. But they just went up one. And just the amount of, like I say, confidence that he had with them jump backs. And the amount of confidence he had in the last 2 rounds. You know, Jazz, you got to turn it up quite a bit.
Yo, finds it. I'm not even sure what side that hit on.
Jazz has been really great about finding like the meaty moments with those kunai. Even if they're blocked, it just puts them in their mind like you gotta be careful on your wake up to block those. Because we saw the counter hit confirmed before.
I think it's especially crazy on a big body like Abigail. Those things will hit everywhere.
But Jazz, okay, now working.
Okay, has a Caltrop.
In the
The
corner.
EX flips out, but
Ooh.
still hits it.
Still,
Yo,
you stuck
but
yourself in the
Jazz stuck
corner
in the
against
corner.
Bartlett.
Finds the punish.
Punish.
Not enough.
EX.
Yo,
Bartlett.
that's it. Blarlad almost about to go up 2-0. We'll see if Jazzero has any response here. Consistent response. Let me put it that way. He's had responses to little things, but Blarlad has had the counter adaptations immediately ready.
They gotta add up. I like some of the kind of noticing what he wants to do, like Bartlett in terms of like, you know, corner escape and things like that. But they've got to add in terms of like damage and things like that. Because Bartlett just swings a little bit harder out here. Punish. Finds a link right here. Abigail punch. Max distance 2. Back to mid screen. Throw out the Caltrops. Right here. Yeah, I like that little micro walk block right there. We'll just get that off the screen to not deal with it. But here we go. Another setup. Blocks in front. Yep, that's where that landed. Anti-air, but the boot, the light, Delay rise. I love that from Jazz, not opening up himself up for anything. That's what we need to see right there. No, Grammy. That's what we need. The stability. Stability in the neutral.
Yeah, but things showing out here. These Caltrops coming out a little bit more here. Trying to control some more space here. Especially over Abigail, who has such long-range buttons. Having, as a Buki, to use some of your other options. Are we going to spin the meter? No, going to save it for the next hit to kill. He finds it.
Yo, they confirm up the medium.
You're looking like Ryu in Season 1.
That was beautiful. I love seeing people do those one-hit confirms. And guess what? Even if he wasn't dead, he was going to be close to being done anyway. You see the stun bar super high, and right there. Barlad with the great decisions. And now he's one away from taking it. So now we are one away, from Barlad taking. We're gonna have to see if Jazz is gonna have anything different in his, his pockets.
He's going back. See what's good. Taking a little bit of a breather. Barlad getting a little bit hot. Want to cool him off. Want to make sure he doesn't overheat.
But I mean, it may not matter. I mean, you may cool somebody off a little bit, but if there's someone that they've been in tournaments after tournaments before, I'm not saying that Jazz has not, but someone like Barlad who's been playing, like in a bunch of different online tournaments, obviously one of the top placers in the LCQ last year, made a big splash, and has just really needed just a chance to travel. If they're used to this, right? They're used to people going back to the character select screen, and they're used to kind of that cooldown period that people sometimes need. And hell, you might give them a chance to collect themselves and say, this is what I did wrong. Maybe I need to hit these back confirms a little bit better, or maybe I should be saving my meter for this. I mean, honestly, there's a few things that maybe only like a few small things that the lad has to do to clean things up even more. So Jazz, I'm hoping that there's something new coming to the table coming in these next rounds.
Sorry, I'm dealing with stuff. Keep talking.
No big deal, yo. Speaking of big deals, though, it's a big deal for everyone to come to the chat. I really appreciate everybody watching the Street Fighter V action. Yo, you're hanging out with here, vibing with us on a great Friday night. And anytime I get to hit the mic with my man Nogurimi, it's all fire. It's all heat. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. And obviously with this game, the way it is, the way it's balanced, it is at its peak. We're gonna be seeing some more peak Street Fighter V action. We're closer and closer to the finals. Let's see what happens. Is Jazz going to be able to swing things back, or is it all in the favor of the lad? Dash up like to do it. Counter it. You saw Jazz try to do something there. Unfortunately, got countered. I kind of like this max range sweeps though. Yeah, I like the max range sweeps. We haven't seen too many punches from that before. So like, using that as a button in the neutral, except for the heavy punch right there, Barlad adjusted immediately.
Yo, the parry not gonna get any traction this time. Looks like we're spinning our gears here. Jazz Darrow shifting into overdrive.
You see, he goes for the EX to flip out, but the EX run to eat that and eliminate some of that stun. Activation, no, V reversal from Jazz.
Yo, V reversal, he was just one hit away, so he lets the kunai rip.
I like that he, did the kunai release right there. I love the whole clip to get rid of him. Jazz kind of just taking this right now. What is going on? Jazz finally waking up here. Hit the no-dos. Hit the alarm clock. Put the answer back from Barlad. Never mind. Put back in the corner. Barlad just juke and wait for something. I'm glad that he knows how to play around that caltrop. It has not worked at all. He blocks the front way and he's punished.
Yo, and a terrific punish there on the sweep, getting max damage that he could. Just one more touch.
I love how you let that run out. Yo, little tiny taunt right there. Back pierced.
Actually, the punish.
The rear back.
The first two hits of a Boogie Sorry combo, I think, is still more punishable than doing the full light, medium, heavy. Yo, gets a cross up parry. We go into the corner.
the carry, using the parry, and the big punish optimal stuff here. You see that he didn't go for the crush, he just wanted that counter damage. EX, there you go, answer back, punishable. Good blocks, good defense from Barlad. Getting open up, he's got the lead to poke this out, and it's his game right now if Jazz doesn't make the difference up and more.
Yeah, not too big of a deal if he loses this that mix-up, but he blocks successfully anyway, holds that kunai. Situation getting a little bit tight here, he trapped in the corner, getting tossed. Alright, keeps himself safe with the activation. Are we chilling?
No!
He got over! Not enough to
He
kill.
missed the back fears. It's a bit.
Still not enough!
Oh, the parry!
Oh, the parry!
Abigail punch! The follow-up Metro Crush!
Yo. 3-0. Pulling it out, Barlad. What a god.
He said, I'm taking this sucker out from the garage. He ain't driven it in a while. Let me show you what's good with my new whip. Is that what the kids say today? The whip?
Well, if you're gonna hit him with the whip, you gotta hit him with the nene, right?
They don't know that, no Grimmy. We know that, but they don't know that.
I feel like
I'm
if the kids don't know like the whip and the nene, then they haven't been around. If an old man like me can figure it out.
No Grimmy, whereabouts around are we in this tournament right now? Tell the people.
Yeah, we are in the losers semifinals, to be honest, and we got Chonkataz versus Phantom Mira. Miria, excuse me.
Okay.
Miria.
So Phantom coming through, swooping through. Yeah, Miria.
But yeah,
see.
one thing that I need to touch on here is, yes, we allow Mexican connections in this tournament. We just want to see players play for the most part. There's no money on the line here. There's nothing really at stake other than trying to play good matches. If you want to call somebody out, you can call somebody out. If you want to be like, this person has a bad connection, call them out. Do a connection test. Do it over and over again. I don't care if you do it every single week. I don't care if you don't like playing against a person, you call a coin flip every single time. I'll do 3 coin flips or however many coin flips to decide who wins that match. It doesn't bother me. Making call outs in the chat to try to get them DQ'd otherwise is just not going to happen. Call them out and call out a speed test. Doesn't bother me. Or don't play them at all and just do a coin flip. It really doesn't bother me one way or the other. What I don't like is just trying to just run people under the bus, right? We play this tournament for fun, and that's what it's really about. So that's all I have on that subject. If there is, so here's the thing, right? There are actual, like, if you look in the rules, West Coast is considered the western states in the United States of America. It doesn't include Mexico at all. If there's any prize pool, that's when that comes in, right? If we ever have money here, somebody decides to donate to our non-existent pot, then we check people. Like, we can do that at that point. Otherwise, it's just it's fine. I'm not calling you out. I didn't say anything about your connection. It was Jazz Darrow, and I don't want you guys to fight in the chat. There's nothing else to fight about, right?
This is what you guys should do. Take that energy, that heat about the netcode, and take it to Capcom. All right, take it to Capcom. Write that message, because to be honest, the coast aren't the problem. It's the netcode is the problem. So please take that heat to Capcom. You guys, I know it sucks if the connections are yada yada whatever. Please talk to Capcom. Take that heat to Capcom. Stop fighting in between us each other. You know, take it to Capcom.
Yo, I will say that Roundtable was pretty disappointing in terms of netcode. I wanted to hear some juicy stuff. Mira's still typing in chat. Wasn't paying attention.
She got hit with the crusher. There we go, Mira. Starting to get her bearings. Maybe an annoying matchup, somewhat for Gil. He can deal with the fireballs from his character, but her footsie game just super strong, though. Right?
Yeah,
like,
I think the reason Chonkataz plays Gil in this match, besides Abigail, I think Abigail's not a terrific match. A lot of multi-hitting moves from Chun-Li, and they're really long-reaching. The stand roundhouse, the stand fierce. As Gil, you get to do this kind of stuff where you're just swinging them.
Yeah, the parry helps out quite a bit too as well.
Yeah, didn't
but
parry there.
it doesn't
They'll have to
matter.
respect it.
Yeah.
Yo, staying
It
on the
don't
ground,
matter. It
they're
don't
very
matter.
smart.
Medium punch doesn't connect to anything. Good parry there, but that's the
Not
thing.
enough.
Also with the problem with the parry, because if you parry too much, you can get blown up for that. You see Miria kind of going in after there. Nice.
Ooh, catches that time though. But the trade there, yeah, the trade there with the down forward roundhouse or forward roundhouse from Chonkataz and the fierce from Miria.
I was hoping for that, that medium punch confirmed. That's kind of hard, right?
Oh
That's
my
not
goodness, the
best.
slide loss of the ice fireball led the full jumping from Chonky Boy.
And he's using a lot of bar. He wants that retribution on the deck. He wants to be able to, set that sass effect on the deck, get the burning going. Hit him with the spicy out with the red dot. Nice cross up. The corner carry with the fire lariat for the wake up EX. Going right in the legs. The flip. No dip here. Okay, out here. Him swinging the bar, but Phantom Miri's fighting back with a lot of EX bar. Trying to get those knockdowns and keep the pressure on, and now it's future time.
Yeah, V-reversal there on the +2 situation. And just trying to V-reversal again to build some space. Met in the air. That's going to be some big damage here. Hold the setup. He parries it! Yo, my
The biggest
God!
punish.
He doesn't get a punish, but just the fact that he did the parries.
Pretty damn sick. No parry right there. Phantom Miri
Too
gets
far
thrown
for
on
the
the back. Trying to get the follow-up. Good blocks from Phantom Miri. Not trying to get hit by any of these flames at all because you know that this could equal to a lot of damage. But it's all gone. It's all gone. Does have meter. He can look for that final hit.
Oh my goodness, if
And
he
there it
buffered the
is. The
super there.
chip.
V-reversal? Not in
No,
time.
sir. Not in time. You saw the rear back. You saw her go, maybe try to go for it. Just wasn't able to dial
Yeah,
out
I'm
in
not
time.
sure. Maybe it was just like, because I know I said it late. Maybe Miria also reacted of like, oh yeah, I have V-reversal. I can do this thing.
Yeah.
Definitely happens sometimes.
unfortunate.
You're like, there's so many options happening. You're like, what can I do?
And that's the mix-up too. It's like if they don't go for that, like you're like, damn, I wasted a bar. No anti right there, so you can jump in. And Miria gets the throw. Actually, you kick with the throw, but the EX, the return, take it back.
Yeah, just really trapping Chonkataz down here in the corner. One more hit for stun, but he finds his way out, letting that go, drop back down. Good jump in. We getting things burning right now.
All right, the heat started. You see the flames.
Yo, but now we're
Backs
trying
away
to
from the
put
EX.
Miria on ice, but not gonna happen.
Nah, my man's encased right now with these EX legs. Miria gonna take the first one, and I love the footsie game and just the constant pressure because this character, the way that the Chonk is playing it, it's difficult because you want to play almost just a nice neutral game, right? With this character, the difficulty is like he's not made for that. He's not made for like you being calm, cool, and collected. You gotta take risks. You gotta be a little wild with this character. The parries and some of the move, or some of the EX lariats and things like that. He's almost like I want to say like a Ken type character. And if you're not able to kind of stem their pressure, that's gonna keep running all over you. You see that right now. He's got him in the corner of the jump out, finally landing. Gets the lariat. Look at the stain on the wall. You did that.
Keeping this pressure very safe here. Tried to jump in. Thought it went to the other side. Miria staying in front, getting the confirm. You know, just backing up. I really love that Miria, throughout this time of V-Trigger being active, has just not been throwing that many fireballs, right? Because that V-Trigger there from Gil allows him to control the entire screen of projectiles, deleting all of them, and Miria's just respecting all of it, still clutching out the damage and the round there.
That was good stuff. Just stay solid and punish that misconfirm. That's unfortunate. Like you gotta, with Gil, you have to have those confirms on deck. It's one of those characters where like you gotta play a little wild, but you also have to be able to confirm almost everything that you do because your buttons aren't as good. Like the little brother Urian, he was the blessed one, not Gil right now. Nice whip punch on the heavy right there. Can't throw that one out for free. A lot of his buttons just aren't nearly as good. Very easily, punished in some formats, and it's hard to confirm the crouch and medium kick. And Phantom Miri going with the
there's
EX
that
legs
punish.
to keep the pressure.
You know, but Chonkataz finds his activation point, getting big damage here. Yo goes for the setup. Cross up blocked, all right. Now space, giving back.
Oh, trying to parry. It's called out. Put the phone back down. Gets the throw down to the ground. Now you're trying to finish him off, but you got to be careful. There's bar at the bottom. This character can melt you, but it's not going to happen. We staying cool out here.
Yes, I don't like he tried to parry there, got thrown for it, and that's going to be Miria up 2-0. Oops.
Clean play, and I don't know. I'd like to see the Abigail pick at this point. It's just again like the Gil pick, just getting just run over way too much, way too consistently, too much pressure. Where like the defensive options of this character are getting eliminated, and
But
I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
see
I'm
him
not
stick it
seeing
out.
it.
He believes.
I don't know, man. It ain't Sunday. Mary got him in the corner. Again, another call out on the parries. Unfortunate with these parries. It wasn't even a crush play. Just the idea that these aren't landing has to be wearing on his brain. Nice punch on the slide.
Yo,
Max
got the
doesn't pick
meaty
counter
too.
hit.
Let's go.
No vegan with that one.
Oh my goodness, try to parry again. Miria just flipping out, getting corner control again. And we saw that after Chonkatas had fought his way literally from one corner to the other. Whiff punish with the EX legs.
Giving the pressure on anti-air. Stays in front, but here's the activation on the crouching medium. And now we get the retribution, baby. Look at the heat, the spicy hot with the red dot.
Damage that is.
And if you get a throw, it don't matter. No throw here. It's all buttons, baby. It's all buttons. I was gonna say if you get a throw, it's like a command grab with that heat. Well, my man kept the flame going with the command grabs or the command normals and things like that. Everything working out. This is the Gil we wanted to see, right? We wanted to see that, but that took a lot of resources. I'm gonna tell you right now, that was a lot of bar being spent to cook.
Not just a lot of bar being spent, that's a lot of brain power. You got to react to every hit that you get and make sure you do the optimal combo. And Miria, looking fresh for this round, going to spend it all to get the perfect. Put herself on not tournament point, but match point. Excuse me.
That's fresh to death right there. That's a big tournament right there, and you gotta shake that one off. You're chalk.
Final round. Fight.
Yo, and if you got Reddit gold, hit me with the gold blooms in the chat.
Oh no.
Because that's a
Oh
perfect.
no.
But
That was. But what's going on here?
things slowing down. Chonktaz not getting put into the corner quite as fast. We saw that last round was Wrath punishing the heavy legs.
Oh no, I got kicked out of the lobby.
You got kicked out of the lobby?
back
Oh
in.
no.
Keep it going, brother.
All right, we chilling. Miria doing good, has corner control now, keeping the pressure up. Counter hit. Yo, she's one touch, keeps the EX legs going for pressure, but good block from Chonktaz trying to fight his way out now with this V trigger. But Miria just keeping this space, tried to make the throw too far to get the whiff punish, and this time just micro stepping forward, finds the throw, takes it. 3-0. Enterprise is the fight against the man that she was complaining about, Jazz Darrow. We'll see what she decides to do about it. Coin flip, connection check, excuse me, words. Or if she just decides to hold it. We'll see. My hair is getting crazy tonight. I'm
Hey
just touching
man,
it.
I just want to say, like, I want to see it. I want to see the match. If the connection's fine, I want to see the match, right?
Apparently, Queens of the Quarantine pop back up again, so shout outs to Chibi Goddess, Joe Monday, of course, for putting it all together. But that does mean we got to get losers finals in here. That's going to be Jazz Darrow.
So losers finals, people, we're gonna see is gonna moving on to grand finals. And man, this is gonna be a little bit of a spicy one. Let's make sure we do the speed test, I guess, if you guys want to do it.
We'll see.
We'll
I have
have
to hear from the players if they want to speed test. Mad
Yep.
Gear is not one of the players in this match. He can't request a speed test for it.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why you're doing it.
If you want to call it, you got to call it now. Or you can call it after you play like a round, but you got to call it, right? If you start playing your match and start playing it fully, it's tough. It's tough at that point. If you get done with the match and then you're like, I want a speed test, the speed test's not going to happen afterwards. You got to do your speed test beforehand or like after the first round.
Yeah, no takebacks on this one. Let's see.
You got to take
the
it.
lobby here. It says they're cool.
Yo,
Dealers lag because of distance. Yeah, it's got to run it.
work it out.
Listen,
through the
people.
game.
Hopefully, that fifth comes and they hit us with the Harada and they say, netcode update.
Dude,
Netcode update.
they try to hit us with a netcode update in like February or March. How'd that
The
go?
thing is, well, but the thing is, COVID hit. I honestly feel like they had more on the deck to do like in terms of the net code, because they did the survey or whatever, and they're like, "Yo, let us know what's going on and give us all the information you need." And to me, that shows that they care enough to be like, "We want to try to fix something." And then COVID hit, and then like, then everybody's plans got dropped. And I'm assuming it's because of what they discussed, not Capcom, but like Harada, what they discussed in terms of like their teams being apart for so long and finally being able to come back together. Now they can work. Same deal as why we're having characters. I assume that's why. Because it's like, damn, we get characters.
I almost knocked over my
you
glass.
okay?
I'm doing fine.
But anyway, I'm hoping that they come together and give us this netcode, patch right now. We're going to losers final. Phantomeria versus Jazz Darrow.
Yeah, and we saw it in Winterside. This is a double jeopardy for Miria. She lost to Jazz Darrow in top 8. Now back fighting in losers finals. Let's see what else they have in the tank. It was 3-1 for Jazz Darrow. So we'll see what Miria can do here. Currently
I think that match, it was.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think in that match, what was super strong was like, being able to dominate the neutral and keep that pressure and keep that momentum going, which has been kind of strengthened this season with this character. And there she goes. She's looking a lot better this time, playing the neutral game. Maybe not as aggressive as before, but just holding it down, right? Just holding down that ground game.
Yeah, definitely not letting Jazz Darrow get away with as much here. Really forcing him to have to come in a bit more, spend his resources to get, that kind of pressure, right? And eating a throw after all of that isn't that bad. It resets the neutral. Jazz Darrow has to get back in again. And look at the damage Miria is doing because of it. Just building up gray line.
Oh, though, this could be the turnaround right here. Good blocks, gets a throw. Not the worst amount of damage that Miria had to have taken there. And she has B trigger and bar to work with. How we cooking? Never mind. Put the dishes away with the overhead and the EX Rider to finish.
I mean, I was gonna say neither player can get touched there because they both have critical art, but Jazz Darrow saving as much as he can there, only spending the EX Rider.
That still means that Miria has a ton to work with right here. Gets a counter hit right here, and again back to the neutral game, using the button presses, the better footsies of this character, the better buttons, at least in the neutral in this matchup. Coming into play. Jazz Darrow has to find a way in and start the mixed game. EX lands the right moment. There we go. Get the throw. Blocks though.
Good block, not a punish though. That light kick on the end of the target combo keeps Ibuki safe. No confirm into any of the super. I would love to see Miria spend it.
Yeah, just get that health lead, right? And you're working on trigger, which could be the big turnaround. Because right now, Jazz Darrow is turning this car around. He says, "We're not going to McDonald's. We're going back home."
And now you have to worry about EX kunais, regular kunais. Any kunai here from Jazz Darrow will close it out. And good mash. Saw the frame.
EXDP, baby.
It's like, you're not putting me in block stun yet. I get to just mash here. If Miria had just done a regular activation, so like a Stand Fierce into activation, slide into activation, even legs into activation, it's a true string, so you can't just mash out of it. But a neutral fireball that doesn't hit and then into activation, that's a no-no.
I assume she was just trying to keep the distance, and just in general, right? Like, I don't want to get too close to this character. I might get hit before I can even get the activation off the slide or whatever, maybe the neutral jump, what have you. But then again, Jazz Darrow was ready with the EXDP, and now he's ready with these throws. Tossing her closer and closer to the corner. Not too much corner carry for this character. Gotta do a little bit more work than others. Gets the crush though. Speaking of corner carry, this is one method, one way to start that gameplay.
All right, getting things started here. Gets out of the corner, building space back to mid-screen. Has to hold this mix up a little bit here. Got hit other side, not enough to kill. And the shimmy. My goodness, the shimmy neutron. Looking big brain over there.
No, man, it's no smoothness there. Lots of wrinkles. Looking like a pound of ground beef out here. Jazz Darrow working on another round. Closer and closer to the grand finals loser's side. Miri's got to do something here. It just seems like she's even a little bit more pensive, and when she goes in, it's not as calculated as it was before. Let's see how she irons things out.
Yeah, I feel like the entire time she tries to play like very, very calculated on her options. I think the one game that we saw her win in Winners, she was very just, I'm going in. Like, I'm doing what I got to do. All right, finds the hit here. Let's see what she can do off of it. Start some pressure, one throw. Yo, catches him. We in the corner now. Yo,
The delay,
no
you get the
confirm.
combo. You gotta finish your plate. There's only some P's and Q's just left, and there it is.
Catch him
Finally.
flinching. It's
was
definitely
close,
not a
'cause-
definitely not a true string. You can mash out every time, but you got to know exactly when she's gonna do it. Right, and off a
I like that
sweep,
she's-
there's only one thing that she can do to keep herself safe.
Right.
So just mash out your critical right there, you win.
There we go. This is the mirror we wanted to see before, the one about the pressure game. You'll turn it up, turn up the heat. It's a counter hit though, Jazz Darrow. It's got some bar to work with. I was gonna say down at the bottom, he had bar to work with before, but now it's coming into play. Side switch.
Yeah, not a counter hit. Not literally late enough to get the confirm off of that forward heavy kick. We're going back to neutral here. Yo, and Jazz Darrow finds the opportunity. Yo, in the front, classic Xian. It's 2-0 already. Looking like a repeat of what we saw in winners.
I don't want to see a repeat. I want to see something different. Show me the alternate ending, all right? Change the channel. Phantom Miria, I need to see something more.
Yo,
All right.
we want the true ending to the fight this time. Where is Shin Miria?
We saw glimpses of her. Less so in this set, but it could happen though. It could happen. She's got to find her momentum, the timings, the confirm's got to be on deck. The footsie game, there we go. This is the pacing a little bit better. Where you have the momentum, but you have the spacing, right?
Oh my goodness, that spacing was phenomenal. All 14 seconds of that, one hit from Jazz Darrow. It's almost like one touch will tie up the game here. But all right, Miria finds another hit, back throw. Just has to play it slow now. Has a lead.
That's the thing, is like you got to play it slow. Just work your way around these options. You have the better ground game in most situations, but like you got to worry about the air. That's still strong.
Oh my goodness,
Good
the
whip punish. It's the counter hit. Just goes for the throw.
Yo, let's go. That's what we want to see. Just solid control. They're taking that early life lead and keeping it.
Control, pacing. That's what Chun-Li's about. Myriad also going to interject a little bit more aggression into that game plan, into that mix.
You got it.
With the
Again, you got to
EXTP.
keep your opponent guessing. If you're always playing defense, they know that you're just going to sit back, right? You got to get in there a little bit.
We are
Love to see
swing
some
swing.
stand
After-
fierce confirms as well.
Exactly.
Stand fierce and
Exactly.
super. You got to bring it out. Yeah, okay, apparently.
Hey,
Going to get the legs.
This is
into
what
it.
you
Let's
wanted
go.
to see, right? You wanted to see that
Yo,
confirm
get
with the super.
damage. That's what we need to see. In a setup here.
The pickup.
Yo, just the meaty fireball. All right. Has to watch out
keep-
for these buffers from Ibuki, right? Crouch medium punch, crouch medium kick. Good block.
Yeah, those become super dangerous right now, especially the crouching medium
Ooh.
kick. But it doesn't matter. The back
Yo.
throw.
That stand fierce was about to be a big punish, but thankfully it moved Miria's hitbox in just the right way for her to dodge that jump in and get that back throw. That was crazy.
From the back. From the back. Miria putting Jazz Darrow down, but now she's got more to go. She's got 2 more to go. It's a long road ahead, but this is the start. This could be the path to some more action. People, I'm people. I hope you are putting your hands up. Phantom Miria, maybe not to win, but just to push us to the limit. I want to see some more action.
Yeah,
I
we
want
got
to go to the
listen,
limit.
I want to see the limit. We've had a lot of
That's right,
3-0s or 3-1s. I think the only
Right,
thing really
right.
close was Blarlad versus Chonkatas.
I'm definitely not trying to see this go. Yeah, exactly. We want to see the pinnacle of these two players
slipped.
and their play. Yeah. Just follow those Legos, man. On the ground with the wake up buttons into the EX right there. No meaty. I'm waking up with it. Charging up. Lands at EX legs. And the shimmy. Great block.
Yo,
Gets
the
down,
Rhino,
piece it right
let's
through.
go. Yo, knock the Caltrop out of the air, super good. Has to be careful of these kunais now. Wants to force Jazz Darrow to spin them all. Yo, walk forward, one throw. It's almost a tie game. Has to be careful of this activation from Jazz Darrow. Can happen even in neutral here. Yo, and
Nice
checks
check.
him. Let's go. About to tie it up. Game point to tie it up. But let's see what Jazz Darrow has left in the tank here. It's not over. Counter hit confirmed with the jab afterwards. Let's go.
EX punish. Thought you had it. No, you didn't.
Yo,
Corner
bust
camera.
out.
There's the
1
EX
plus
right
1
here.
equals DP. Let's go.
Mhm,
Big
that's the
crush.
map
It's all
we're doing
tied
today.
up here.
I like how she's blocking out. You know, wait.
Oh,
Whistler's
perfect
kunai.
whiff punish. Let's go.
The spacing that she has right now. But speaking of spacing, Jazz Zero's got some of their own. Neutral jump.
good check,
The
not into
return
a
though.
combo.
Take it back. I see them bar the
Caught him, but
bottom.
not quick enough.
Trying to make a super. The wake up EX legs. Keep it.
Oh, and the Cien, it's going to be enough, too. Jazz Zero on tournament. Not tournament, but match point. I keep saying tournament tonight.
We are getting closer and closer, so I understand why you'd say that. So is Jazz Zero getting closer to grand finals with Phantomeria fighting back, swinging back. Yo, fight back! Fight back! She's got a lot of work to do. And I like her doing when the kunais start to get less and lower. Nice EX right there. It's a punch. Are you kidding me? I like her throwing out the fireballs into. She knows how to rule the ground game. It's just keeping everything steady and solid. Can you do those in scramble situations? Jazz Zero is the one to
my
pull it
goodness,
out, but
big
see,
wrist.
that's what I'm talking about. You gotta stay solid. I want them eggs sunny side up.
Yo,
and
where
not
we going?
Scrambled. Speaking of scrambled, she is getting mixed out here. EX to stem it. Gets a throw, Jazz Zero.
Oh, and
EX
the
to do
stun.
it. He's
Listen, I'm going to be honest. Even if that match
Damn.
didn't lag at all, you're having trouble blocking that. Fuck, 3 cow drops on the ground and just command dash back forth, back forth, back forth. Dude, you're in a mix-up.
Jazz
One-
Zero don't pick up his toys. He don't pick up his toys at all.
Blarlad already in here.
Yo, he wants that heat, and I'm ready to see it. People at home, you're ready to see it. Barlad in winners side of grand finals, but Jazz Zero in losers. Got to reset that bracket. If we want to see some more Street Fighter 5 action, thank you everybody for coming through. West Coast Reddit Street Fighter 5 tournament hosted today by Nogorimi the God. Make sure you're showing him love and support. Hit the follow button if you're new. If you're not, tweet it out. I want to see people coming to the chat and seeing this great Street Fighter 5 action. Grand finals. Nogorimi, how do you feel about this?
Yo, I feel like Blarlad's about to run, not just run, speed right over. Shift it into overdrive. Pop the nitrous. We going back in it. It was a 3-0 on winner's side. We'll see if Blarlad can keep the pressure going. Can keep the gas, or the, excuse me, the foot on the gas. Or if Jazz Zero going to make him pump the brakes.
Damn, you got them like that? Got them bars like that?
Dude,
See you,
it's...
Nogorimi.
Yo, dude. You commentate an all Abigail tournament one time. You learn all the puns.
Hey man, that was giving you the energy to get ready for this, to see this big boy go up against is a David versus Goliath out here. Again, Barlad, winner side, Jazz Zero, losers. Let's get it, people. Grand finals. I've seen Barlad just know how to do
Yo,
it.
he slipped on the kunai. Not the
That wasn't
kunai,
the
the
right
cow
idea,
drop.
but yo, Jazz was like, listen, I got this confirms my deck though, bro.
Yo, what if we just
Not
put a
worried
cow
about
drop
it.
here?
Let me just place this right here. My man was looking like a Sims right here, throwing down stuff to the ground, has him cornered, throws it down again, and he eats with the armor. The smart stuff. Wrinkles on the brain. EX. What's the setup?
Yo, stayed in front. You eating that damage right now. What side again? Yo, my goodness. He tried the reversal out. I'm not sure what exactly he tried to do, but got clipped. Jazz taking round number 1.
Bit of a speed run on his side. Side max distance, not the biggest punish right there. Zero got away with it.
Oh, that
Jumping low.
anti-jump. Yo, mash it out. Caught him.
Lad just going. He wants that Oki. Gets a setup right after this.
I think he
hold
really
this,
just wanted some
back this.
space, to be honest. He was like, get off me. Yo, when a lot
now
more
he got
cow
to drop
drops
some
coming
moves.
out this time. I think that's Jazz Zero's adjustment.
Sweep lands. Okay. Put the wake up. Target combo. Goes for the EX. And the pacing from Jazz Zero out here right now has been very difficult for Barlad to kind of keep. It's a wholly
Yo, he
different
got
person
under
than
that
we've
big
seen.
body?
The caltrops are landing in a way that it's preventing Barlad from taking these hits.
Yo, he
The
didn't take his
activate.
combo there. Try to get a guard crush. Good job, Jazz Zero staying down. Not baiting on the cross up there. Blocked it out and gets hit with this Yin still alive. Blocks the instant overhead. Not enough to kill. Oh my goodness, the shuriken.
The Naruto coming through, man. Hit him with the anime.
Yo, Blarlad was
That's
trying to do...
Zero.
Barlow was trying to do the Naruto ninja run, like he was about to put his arms back and start sprinting. We just called out the shuriken, ran right into it.
You gotta have that stuff on that. Man, I love the awareness he used that against the Metro Crash, against any sort of armor. Like, that's the smart stuff right there. You gotta have the matchup specific things you gotta have to succeed. But that's only one round. But right now, this was looking bad too. Jazz Darrow with the punish on the sweep.
Ooh,
Again, another punish.
Yeah, bad
Even
sweep
better
there
this
from
time.
Barlow. It honestly
Just
feels
different than what
like
we see before.
Barlow looks a little bit lost, like he's not sure what to do. Didn't have enough for V-trigger activation there. He's one hit for stun here. Good
The
tech.
return right here.
All right,
Hope you
Sun
kept
gonna
your
go down.
receipt. Super Lance Metro Crush, yep. EX. The block, Jazz Darrow finally taking the turn. But the back Fierce catches him.
Yo, try to
Yes.
command grab him there. And yo, still -4, I think, there. But just mashing out. You're not ready for that punish.
There's so many things, mental stack wise, that even if you remember that, that could be an option, you're worried about Shinrukin behind you. And there's so many things that's going on. Right now, Jazz Darrow putting everything on the board. So many things. The normals, the EX, the stun.
Yo,
Are you
let it
kidding
rip.
me?
Looking like Blade out here. Just letting it rip.
Activation. You spin to win. Walk
My
just
goodness,
walk
he
it
just
back
walked
with the fade
perfectly.
away.
Yeah, and too
The
far to get the command
interruption,
grab.
man.
He, like, Blarlad knew that he was, like, any button that he pushed, that Caltrop was coming out and it was going to hit him. So he tried to do the command grab to put him in the animation so that he couldn't get hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't quite work out for him. But we're already
The
on
idea.
the verge of getting a reset.
Are we gonna get a reset? This what we wanted to see, though. We want to see a blowout. We want to see some matches happen out here, all right? We wanted to see this go all the way, the interruption on the sweep right now. Jazz Darrow is on reset point. If he can make these matches happen, he's got to make it happen in this match to reset the set, and he's looking good right now.
And again, this new approach of kind of neutral in the way that Jazz Darrow keeps getting in, making Blarlad overcommit so he can whiff punish him, is really working out well for Jazz Darrow. Gets the mix-up, too. Just choosing his points and not play a solid, get the mix-ups. Working out great.
let this
Not
man
going to have
play.
enough to kill, but other side, into the throw. You're too busy blocking left, right. You got tossed for it.
Let this man play. Let this man play. Hey, man, let this man plug in his controller. Because
Listen, Jazz Darrow is playing. He's playing a single-player game.
My man said, listen, this is what we're going to play today, a single player game. But this is right here. This is the tournament that maybe Barlow needs, at least in this round, right? Get the super, the big boy damage, and then you go in for the Oki, and then eventually, if you need it, you'll have trigger to kind of close things out. Didn't work, last time in full, but this time it could equal something better for him. Overhead gets blocked. Jazz Darrow
Oh, too
punished.
far for the confirm, but
And the
still going to
light.
clutch it out.
Okay, Barlad looking good, but that was a very expensive run. All that bar done just to cook that small little meal of one round. We got to go all the way, go the distance. Gets the trade right there. That helps out because you got the corner push right there, off the rush punch. So this final confirms. Barlad looking
big
to build that
crush.
bar up.
Yo, the reset. Yo, look at this damage.
Yes.
It's not enough to stun, but he needs one more. He tried to jump back overhead, didn't work.
That's still
Parry.
rushing. Nice bait on the parry.
Yo, he parried,
Tried to
but
parry
got
it
clipped
again.
anyway.
He tried it again. That's Darrow.
And not
Going
enough
right
to
now,
kill
either
him.
person can take
Yo,
this
but
from
what side?
a
In front,
sequence.
good block.
Either
Finally,
person
Veer
gets
versus
called
no
out.
punish. Okay. Finds the hit. No, he tried to
This
reset
is-
to the grab. He got punished. Not enough to
Go
kill.
Garibi, this again. Go Garibi. What is going on? Who is this person playing? Just
Yo,
Darrow
I don't
out
know
here.
who he's playing, but we got a bracket reset. And we got
This
some
is
time
not-
here. We got some time here,
Oh
ladies
my-
and gentlemen. And it's at this time that I want to mention that there is a giveaway for the Steam version of Footsies by the one and only High Fight. And we got a code giveaway for the rollback version, the Steam version of Footsies. All you got to do is type High Fight is the best in chat to be eligible. Just like I did. You can copy and paste it. You don't want to miss out. If nobody's here to claim this key, I'm taking it. Like, I want it. So you guys better enter.
Y'all better swing that code. We're giving you this great Street Fighter 5 action. Why not take a second, look at the chat, and throw it back with that code, as we're gonna throw ourselves into a reset of the quickest of manners. Jazz Darrow running over Bartlett. It should have been the opposite, right? And Bartlett was looking super lost. This is not the Bartlett I'm used to seeing. I'll tell you that. It's not the one I'm used to seeing.
Yo, he switched his V-skill and V-trigger out here just to get the tire, just to combat this neutral that Jazz Darrow's trying to do.
The damage differential could be the determiner. Like, we haven't really seen him land too many of the Metro crashes, so being able to have that trigger on the deck
Yo,
could help out.
And
also,
of the way of that tire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the tire could be a determiner in terms of the neutral, but it's not helping too much. Let's get the pickup. I'm a liar.
Oh my God!
Yes. Bartlett.
All that set up from one tire. He got so much damage from just setting up one tire.
All right, Bartlett out here, and it started to work out a little bit better. That B skill started to become a little bit of a threat against Jazz Darrow's pressure. Nice crush though on the crouching heavy punch, and now the game begins with the back fears. It's Yoki calls it the tire, and Jazz Darrow using the EX Rider to get through it.
EX Rider just to dodge the tire. It's still on the screen.
Oh
my goodness, he kept himself safe. OD, dude.
This tire, man, but yo, Jazz Darrow unfazed right now, going in, put the Legos on the ground, the toy box, but answer back is Bartlett. He's got trigger to pop, but he needs to find a way to use it, right? You need to find a good way of using that trigger to land these hits. But Jazz Darrow can't quit. The sweep, no activation. Jazz Darrow super aware. Yeah, just do it raw now. You ain't got no choice but to.
Oh my goodness, prepared, covering all angers. What you trying to jump for? Hold the damage. Yo, Bartlett getting something.
This is all he had to do was change his tools. But that's the thing in this game right now. There are a lot of matchups that maybe you're having trouble with, or just even personal trouble, like with the person and how they're playing. You can switch up your toolkit. You got different triggers and skills that, in certain combinations, can be, you know, an issue. And you see how it's an issue against Jazz Darrow because they're not able to run their game plan. The tire's in play, and they have to sit out on the bench, right? They got to chill out a little bit. So now you have to worry about that in the equation.
Oh my goodness, just checking him on the dashboard as well. Look at this stun racking up, but Bartlett mashing out that 6-frame back fierce. Let's go.
The rear back on that sucker, man. I'm telling you. The pick up the tire. The good year.
Oh my goodness, the combo breaker with the tire. Not able to get a confirm off the second Shoryuken. Not Shoryuken, Shuriken. That's the word. Yo, too
Listen,
far
I call
for
it the
the
Ninja Star, man. The Naruto Star. Sweep gets punished, man. It was just super aware. Just Darrow punished on his.
Yeah, he thought that the
EX.
slide was going to be plus enough to get the full confirm there, but it wasn't, and that cost him. You can't cancel once you push that fierce button, so you're locked in to getting punished.
Bartlett locked and loaded for another round, possibly going further and further to just taking this. He's looking really good right now, and it's just mistakes that are coming from Jazz Darrow. The heat that he had, that flame, not as hot.
Yo, that engine's cooling down.
So how do you bring this back then? Like, how do you swing things back? Bartlett, also the toolkit, just making it hard, you know, harder and harder for Jazz Darrow to run their game. Back fierce again. That's one of the better wake-up options for this character because it just, as I said, reels back the character so he's able to swing. Again, light. Is it with the EX? Calls up the tire. Assist me.
Yo, that's a stun. I think the largest part here is, yo, the taunt! Yo, he taught him into the reset! Yo!
Bartlett is
honestly,
a man out here.
The best part about the tire is it forces your opponent to try to stay closer to you, right? That's what Bartlett wanted here. We saw before that Jazz Darrow was staying back, just throwing the caltrop, says, you have to come to me, right? You have to run into everything I want. Now Bartlett sits back and is like, okay, you don't want to come to me? I'm calling my tire. I'll do whatever I want. Like, I'm running up on you. You're going to stay back?
That's true, dog.
You got to walk into my range now. All these buffers that I'm doing, you got to walk into them.
Oh, you're coming to me? Oh, you're benefiting me in this battle? Right now, I mean, it's looking for Bartlett, and even if he's down a deficit, I feel like the tire still helps him out in situations like now you got stuff on the ground, so do I. The tire, the catch, the pitch, the damage, baby. Now you see Barlett just backing off. He's one to call it the tire, take some damage for that because he rules the neutral using this. The back Fierce catching the incoming. Jazz Darrow against the wall. They gotta do something.
All right,
Maybe
got
the
the
trigger
punish.
might be the start.
Gonna go for a side swap. Yes, sir. We on the other side. Barlad gets hit. Has a mix up the hold. Other side gets punished. Gonna have enough to kill. Not quite. He should have done kunai release instead of jump kunai. Oh, and the teabag. Multiples of them.
Jazz, you
Teabagging.
better win, dog. Jazz, you better win, dog. You pull that sucker out, you better win, dog.
All I want to say, teabagging is a coward's way out. You got to taunt.
Yo, the taunt, you're right, because the taunt lasts a lot longer. That's
The
specific.
taunt lasts longer, and you can't option select block, right, in your taunt. You got to hold that. If somebody hits you in your taunt frames, you're holding that. You can
That's
down back
practice
as you can hold back and just push it down. You're teabagging somebody, but you're also blocking the entire time. Yo, my goodness, the EX punch blows right through the kunai. Hold that. Yo, tie
I
on the
love
other
that
side to keep
reversal
him
option.
safe.
Again,
Oh,
the tire
who's
coming
too
out
far?
through. Confirm, but the B trigger coming through to save Jazz Darrow.
Yo, slow motion, let's go.
About to finish this off with a sweep. The big boy damage. Going for the full Abigail punch. Calling the tire because he wants the distance. Smart stuff.
Oh, air
Look at the
reset.
punish. Oh, he flipped that right at the right time, guys. Darrow putting one on the board for this reset. Stopping the engine that is Barlad. But for how long, though? Because that was hard fought, wasn't it, Nogurimi?
That was a super back and forth. Not a lot of room to breathe for Jazz Darrow. If he made any mistake there, he was gone. He was getting pumped through that engine and spit out the exhaust.
Round one.
Dog is about to get run over, become some roadkill, but here we go. Barlad still on game point. He just needs to win those 2 rounds. But Jazz Darrow making it real difficult for him. The answer, we thought this was going to be just a speed run, looking a little slow now. 80% out here, anytime out here. Confirms though.
Oh, too slow on the punish there. Things chilling out here. Neither player able to punish the other one. Both just swinging their buttons right now. But Jazz finds his way in, stays in front. No, empty jump, nothing, but finds the hit afterwards. Other side this time activates.
Side.
Not gonna have
Darrow about
enough.
to put him on stun. Oh, don't
Goes
let him
for
get
the
you stunned.
reset.
'Cause you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen.
There's the taunt,
This
but he
time.
got punished for it. Let's go.
Remember when you said you can't take the coward's way out? Jazz Darrow willing to die like a man. If Barlad can take one more round.
Yo, can you
Match
believe?
point Barlad.
Can you believe that the things that we say out of our mouth has effects on what happens in the game? It's
Dog,
crazy.
I'm looking at my
Yo, he
hands,
just backed that. He just
and they're magical.
he just gave him the finger guns like 8 times.
Hey, you better, yo, y'all, whoever takes this one's gonna be spicy right now. Y'all ain't going medium with it, you're not going mild with it. It's all hot with the red dot. Barlad stuck in the corner though, both of whipping crabs. But the tire lands, another tire. Jazz Darrow's had enough of this. The rider's on the deck.
All right, Barlad finally gaining some control here in the match, getting some corner space. Tire on deck. It's still popping. I would like to point out that tire still did like a solid 100 damage for just hitting counter hit on a DP punish.
Wild stuff here, Barlad.
Oh, and the
Just
counter.
The crush. Yo, is this enough?
Yo, he
Oh,
got the combo.
No, let him know. Barlad is the winner of West Coast Street Fighter V Reddit tournament. The teabag in the middle, baby. The style, the stun, the done. Mwah! He had it all in the bag throughout this entire run, at least on this side
Yo, that was so good.
of the reset bracket. Yo, Nogurimi,
Yo, that was so good.
what a finish. I hope that's all clip, baby.
Yo, nobody in the chat clips anything. I got to go back and do that manually.
Yo, that one's going up tonight. That one's going up
Oh, dude.
tonight.
I mean, listen, the entire tournament's going to be up tonight. Like, I waste no time. It's only 9 o'clock for me. I got all night to upload stuff. Dude, that was a fun match towards the end. The last 3 games when the teabags and the taunts start coming out, that's so good.
Can you? Yes, I can. I can believe that was beautiful. That was Chef Kiss. All the games were, and so all the players were as well. Thank you everybody for coming through in the bracket. Really appreciate everyone playing through. I see y'all in the chat. Yo, Big Tummy Dummy. Yo, Mad Gear, Jazz Darrow. Good games. Obviously, great games. So, Barlad. Phantom Area, see you also as well. Everybody coming through.
Guys,
No Grimmy.
no,
Appreciate you
wait.
for letting me come on.
One thing before you start packing up, we got one thing left to do. People,
Oh, you're right.
last chance. If you want a chance to win a Steam key for Rollback Footsies, put in the chat. High Fight is the best. High Fight. If I can copy it in my key in my. Hold on, I just messed everything up. Well, hold on a second, guys. I messed everything up. You got to put High Fight in the best. High Fight is the best in chat, just like this. And let me pull that back up so that I can actually run the giveaway at some point. High Fight is. Please, somebody enter that's not me, so that I don't take home my own key. That was given to me for free, and I looked at it, I'm like, I want that. Like, Joe messaged me in chat, and I'm like, yo, I can take that Footsie's key.
Run the damn code, okay, people? You're still here. Run the code.
We got one other entrant.
There we go.
Big Tummy Dummy, that's not how you spell High Fight. Nice try.
It's the HI.
It's just HI. You can copy and paste it.
You did that on purpose, bro. I see you. You did that on purpose, bro.
Yo, Saint Cola, enter in yourself if you want it.
I'm gonna let the other people play because I got some other plans for that.
Big Tummy Dummy. You gotta enter
There you
real
go.
quick. Otherwise, it's just Mad Gear that gets it. I'm waiting for the confirmation from Moobot. Moobot, can you please work? Oh, is there a timeout on it? Hold on. Oh, hold on a second. Do it one more time. Guys, just keep spamming the shit out of the command until it gives you confirmation where it says added one new entry. Just keep doing it. Moobot, it does whatever it wants. I can't put a 0-second delay on the announcement. I tried to fix it. It said no. Can I put people in manually? Oh, four entries. No, I think we're good. Hold on a second. Can I see who's entered? Guys, you good. How do I draw entrant? Yo, I won! Let's go. Cool.
Why did you win?
All right. Let's announce. Mr. Mad Gear, congratulations, you won. Type exclamation point claim in the chat just so that I know you're here. Even though that I know that you know that I know that you're here. There you go. That's all I want to see. Congratulations. You win a code. I will DM you on Twitch real quick. Give me a second. Whisper. Copy exactly what Joe sent me. Footsie Online Beta Test Steam Key. Make sure you gotta hit up High Fight on Twitter for the Discord where you can actually find people that are playing the rollback, because I don't think there's any matchmaking in it. You literally have to make lobbies to find people that are playing it. But that just got sent out to you, Mr. Mad Gear. Let me know if you got that. You can just respond to me in the whisper. Saint Cola, thank you so much for showing up. Where can people find you on the internet, sir?
If they want to, mull around in the dungeons in the dirt, you can find me at @Saint Cola. I'm posting a lot of dumb stuff on my Twitter, so I don't suggest you do it. But if you want to, it's on you and it's your fault.
That is fair. Real quick, before we wrap it up, I want to throw it one more time, the Queens of the Quarantine, because my stream just forced it to show back up. That's happening tomorrow at 4 p.m. If you are a lady, go ahead and sign yourself up for that. If you're a dude, go ahead and tune into twitch.tv/Reddit Fighting. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. Check out all these sick ladies that are playing the game. Don't get too rowdy in the chat. We got some swords, paying attention, making sure that you're behaving yourself. But it's going to be Marine, the lore player from the Midwest, and Flexus on commentary. Both of those know what they're talking about. Super cool super cool ladies. I'm so glad that, you know, they're commentating. Shout outs to Chibi Goddess for hosting it all. But that's going to be a tournament, folks. But there's only one person that can close us out, and that is Mr. Billy D. Williams. So I'm going to send it to him real quick.
D. Williams talks about
playing Street Fighter 5.
There are 2 rules to remember if you want to have a good time. Rule number 1, never
Play Street Fighter 5.
Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. You want to know why you should keep...
Playing Street Fighter 5.
You never know when
Brazilian Kens.
might show up. I don't claim you can have a better time with
Street Fighter 5.
5 than without it. But why take chances?
the power
Street Fighter 5.
of 5. It works every time.